Holy, some other game hasn't even started yet. Crazy. See, it was well timed. It was all well timed. God, I'm tired. Anyway, PRX versus Full Sense. Let's do this. Keep yapping, Paper Thin.
They're capable of, but you're going up against a PRX that has been there, done that. They've won multiple Pacific
They've
trophies.
been there, done
This
that.
could be
bro.
another.
They're looking to add another one into the cabinet, but Full Sense, they have that opportunity to get their very first. This is a big occasion for them. A best of 5 grand final in front of a packed, sold-out crowd here at Ho Chi Minh City. The pressure certainly going to be pushed on them, but they have gotten, at least the majority of them, a little bit more of that exposure to the big stage last year in Tokyo. So hopefully we don't see as many jitters. And I mean, given what we've seen so far, they seem to be relatively unaffected.
Yeah, and I mean, a lot of credit, and I've said this many times, that has to be the way that he's got them thinking. It's like, hey, let's get up there, let's have fun. Even when we're losing, let's laugh about it.
Paper Thin kind of looks like
He's really found the right mindset.
he kind of looks like a villain.
Are you going to be able
I think
to keep that up here today when the pressure?
he looks good, but he looks
that
like you know, a villain
in
from a
London
film.
is on the line, something that's so coveted for getting those buys out of the group stages. Both these teams are definitely going to want that, have a little bit more time to think and plan for that event, and we'll just have to wait and see.
I mean, time to sit back, but also getting the win here, another championship point, something that becomes even more and more important given the Nongshim weren't able to make it this far. So now you have teams catching up to them, getting ready to surpass them as far.
Oh, what is this another tech pulse? Right, I need to.
A hell of a lot depending on how stage 2 does shake
Maybe I
out.
just want to get it right. Second round, I need to just
About
quickly
the
go to
what
the
ifs
toilet.
and what could be's. Let's go ahead and get ready to dive into the action. The opening
PRX 5-0.
Sense trying to set themselves up for success. They take us over to Pearl. That has been a bit of a thorn in the side for PRX to see if they can start off this best of 5 grand final with a map win under their belt. Can they get it done? Can Primi continue to lead from that duelist role, continue to destroy? Because he has the toughest opponents that he has faced yet in PRX on the opposite side of the stage. So ladies and gentlemen, let's dive into this best of 5 grand final between Full Sense and PRX.
So starring on Pearl.
And believe it or not, the first time these two teams are meeting this year, obviously some of the Full Sense players have had experience going back to their old Talon days playing against PRX, but they haven't won. They haven't been able to best them. It's been an absolute thorn in their side. What a moment here for them.
So Jet head to head.
Get over that hurdle.
That's the thing. This is going to be weird in this game. Like, this is going to be an example of what the meta is probably going to be anyway.
To get a little bit of revenge for years past. Full Sense going to be starting on the attacker side for most of our maps here today. They are going to just be slowly contacting up towards A. I like the Killjoy here for PRX in terms of a stylistic change-up. While we got a second to talk about the differences in the comps, because I think one of the problems PRX has is that they're not always aware of their flanks. They're not always
You're
able
going to contact them?
control
God, this
some
would
of
be
that
fucking
space.
crazy if they
Having
do.
this Killjoy there gives them a little bit more ability to make some smart reads, some
Holy
smart rotations.
fuck.
Meanwhile, Cruz looked really, really nice on the Vice. We'll get to that on the defender side in particular.
Contact is coming through, but it's going to be envious into the wheel. Forsaken able to answer back for 1.
On backside.
Just be a trade out the Vice for the fade, but the site has been taken. Backside
Okay,
plant for
1v4.
Full Sense, and still this late linger flank from Kahlua.
Obviously, you
just now
still
working his
have
way out of the
a
spawn.
flash here. You still got your
Absolutely
horn.
if PRX fits.
He's got a haunt timing here. It could be really nasty.
Thing is, he's still quite far away.
That's what you're looking for. Flash, not going to deny Primi.
No, it is not. Looking for a second. He's going to have it.
Brother, they might have met someone who can aim just as well as they can. If not better. Primi! Right,
Yeah,
I
they're
need to
just
go
really clean as usual.
Hopefully they
Doesn't
don't
seem
fall.
to be any jitters there right now. Nice slow push through. PRX playing for mid, but Full Sense going to bypass a lot of that. The late lurk from Killua may not necessarily find much in the way of kills, but it finds that last haunt to make sure that there's no further damage done from PRX. This is a map that, you know, Full Sense kept picking, kept going into. They picked it into T1 again, even though they lost it the first time they played against them, and they ended up beating them the first team to do so. They take T1 down on this map. they are really confident. Should be a really strong start for them, you would think. But
ooh, Jing, this is bold. Purple at the ready, but immediately going to be barrel stuffing, putting a kill. Indy going to be able to come away with a second. The trade up is going to be there for full sense in the end. 3-2, still decent damage dealt early. As Chip Boys trying to heal up as much as he possibly can with the hot hands on the floor.
it's already tremendous damage done here from PAC. You're going to force up a lot of buys. Now you've got tough decisions to make. And the two buy-ups that PAC usually go for on these ecos, the Marshal and the Sheriff, still going to be in play, but Full Sense wisely going to just take their time, change directions. I have to give Cruz so much credit. He's done such a good job of reading his opponents, reading the timings on the maps, often getting his players into places where his opponents aren't. This time they're actually
shifting back into A.
Yeah.
This could end up being a little bit more painful here. More Full Sense. Granted, Marshall dialed in on the main angle at the moment. He'll be silent enough to walk forward into the site itself. No
30 seconds
contact, but keeping it nice and quiet here is Divide. Holding the dugout, keeping a leg shot on something from behind Kalua. The headshot with that Marshall. Her ball does not go in deep enough. It will not matter.
Okay, it got close, I see.
4K in the round to get the 2-0 start, but it's a hell of a lot of blood drawn by PAC.
Yeah, I mean, they're able to get so close to the front of that smoke at the beginning of the round and do a lot of damage. That's going to be a little bit annoying.
Crowd is throwing. Americans couldn't have this problem.
Right clicks to go
Americans would never have this problem.
Getting involved. Ran out of bullets, but long run. It's going to be Leviathan finding the 4K. And again, laughs all around. Still feeling okay about it. Shotgun, a couple rifles. Guardian. Still some formidable firepower for Full Sense.
With a bucky means if he's going to look to just go tailwind forward. Curveball going to be sent out. That's a team flash, but it doesn't really matter.
I mean, this might be this might be a fun game. We might get a lot of this. A lot of just big fights. I mean, somehow PAC came away from that completely unscathed. I don't know how.
A solid shot.
That's from Cruz.
In the bonus. PAC looking very good to play.
A solid shot. Oh my god, my eye. Should I wear the shades already?
That mid re-hit. So far, Full Sense has been showing that they're not going to try to double down on different parts of the map, but that's exactly what they're doing. Just kind of a misread here from PAC. Maybe expecting them to try to go back through mid. Play a little bit of retake. You still have 4 players.
Okay, full.
Got to be patient with it. Something PAC was doing.
They're gonna
really
push
nice
out of mid here.
Especially on Haven.
Go for this flank retake. Problem is they don't know where this flash wall is. Luckily for them, it's on A.
Being really cautious, thoughtful.
But again, are they reading this? Holy fuck! No, you don't have time for this.
30 seconds
towards this
left.
tower side, see if the coast is clear here, and then can go for the plant.
You just have to plant on B still.
Meanwhile, though, double rewrap, clearing through club and long.
Okay, the thing is, they are gonna somewhat expect the flank now.
Scrambling to try to get in position, but there's a decent chance here for Full Sense to at least get damage, especially with a shot like that from Kalua. King, however, will sit him down quickly.
If he would have, I mean, you get that kill on Jing, you actually probably win the round.
Thorns are alive.
Very difficult for Cruz here. Not much in the way of options.
Do you have a smoke? I don't think so. But
Something could be in for it, and that is a damn good start.
best plan for him though.
He's beginning, looking to try to get that shot through. But
No way. Oh, nice try.
And in reply, Cruz, what a deliverance there. 3 more kills total in the round to leave just Divide limping his way out of the anti-bonus.
Yeah, I mean, that's really nice damage done. Cruz here leading from the front as the IGL.
Is the stream choppy?
Seems
looks alright to me.
Flash. They've got players tucked in up on the screen.
How's my day going? I literally just woke up.
Bill Clinton, how is your day going?
Like it's pretty much impossible, but
Is the stream choppy?
Cruz had other thoughts. Pretty chill so far, but he's been relatively pumped up recently.
They're all half armors and pretty much all guardians. 1 carryover, so obviously can get the damage through. Caps are going to be clean.
I'm choppy? What if I did this?
Peak. Going to be a shot to the chest there on a Chip Boys. Still not to be found yet. Meanwhile, running back going to be sent. Jing storming forward, looking to try to finish the job. Will get the snap back, but something in Indy come away with kills of their own as Chip Boys and Primy both will get
Again, they've managed to get away with not dying there.
reeling.
Bro, fight them anywhere else but B.
Proactive defense.
Keep running right into their fucking traps.
These first couple of rifle rounds, really nice. You have something there to get the initial contact, and then you have the Phoenix and the Fade to follow up with their util and their guns. Do some damage, give yourselves a huge advantage in this round. Scoop up a couple rifles there too. Start making their way
Crucial
over to Jose,
eco
where
swing
Vi's
round as well.
utility was pre-set up at the beginning of the round. Forsaken already pretty low though.
45 has Divine. Here's a bit of backup. One nano going to be popped.
Oh no.
Diving swing, perhaps around the back. And yeah, will be found. Divine not going to be
Let's
fast.
trade that.
Still Divine number 4 for taking falls, but Divine still holding his own.
Bro, come on. Come on, Killua. Can't be that scared in this game.
Waiting for the reinforcements as the double creep comes in from that art side. Kahlua able to find the first. Trying to isolate. Pick apart these players, but he himself going to be taken low, and Jing will find the finisher. PRX, despite the damage suffered in the previous round, still going to be able to find this win. They tie it up 2-2.
Yeah, they're really doing a nice job.
But they grabbed an awful. This is the thing. I mean, it's the thing I'm going to complain about with Foot. It's a thing that I think
absolutely something that suits.
there are quite a few teams that just like need to learn. Just like you should have you should have your Phoenix ult for the first round 4, right? If you win the pistol, you should have a Phoenix ult round 4, maybe like possibly round 3, but round 4 should be a minimum. When your Phoenix is 3 and 2, your Phoenix should have an ult.
Something Blade Storm available too, and again, look at how proactive PRX are. Even though they don't find any contact, now something can start scaling, looking for some advantages. Probably remembering that
Your thoughts on aviators?
Tripped earlier by Levi in the previous round.
The glasses or
Thinking about a bit of an exploration towards mid, does have quite a bit of open space and not a lot in terms of.
someone who works in aviation.
Until these prowlers come through and reveal it. Trying to sell a bit of a fake, and it's
The profession? I don't have much. I don't have many thoughts on the profession. I don't know. The glasses? I'm not really. Oh! Not really a glasses connoisseur. This is gonna be a fun game.
Just filtering through the gap.
Well, I mean,
Barely suffers any
probably a
damage for
save
that.
here, to be honest.
Full sense. Re-establishing a lead here is PRX. Send something forward, try to get some damage in, try to punish. You know the majority of these players aren't going to be having armor, or at least half. Trying to slow down the bankroll.
You aren't? That's because I just started the stream. The Twitch is like, you must now run ads.
Plenty more challengers awaiting as Cruz out of the wider angle.
Unlucky.
Something we'll not be able to see him scoped in.
yeah, this is. I mean, it's okay for something to die there. Don't need to carry that outlaw over, but this was pretty good damage done. And I mean, Kahlua, what a tremendous
Vietnamese
round
cast is
himself
too loud.
And then gets a 3K to boot.
I don't know what you want me to do about that.
Bamboozles PRX
You might be
there.
correct,
They
but
weren't sure what to do
unfortunately I can't
off of
control
that
it.
Single prowler, they assumed that there was more of full sense that was going to be.
I think Arsenal win it or no.
But it turns out there wasn't. Turns out that Kahlua.
I would say the chances are at least what,
really win the round.
85%
Cosmic
probably
Divide out
at this
of it.
point.
Cruz has the steel guard and Kahlua has a nightfall.
But if they don't, it'll be funny. But again, who do I want to win the title? I want whoever is winning with 5 minutes to go to not win.
Mostly half armor. Remy looking for any kind of mid contact, but PRX
I mean, there's been a lot of
close to the vest.
we've seen a lot of just big team fights essentially. PRX seem to have somehow pretty well predicted exactly where Full Sense are going to be, and then it just comes down to did they sit down or did they just win every fight? Now they come for the 4-stack win. I mean, it's just team fights across the map this game. Deep Killjoy bot here.
Some of these early setups, they're gonna have to make good adjustments. Some of these late round.
Somehow Jitboys still doesn't have an ult. I mean, it's round 6 and my Phoenix doesn't have an ult.
This is a recommit towards mid. A little bit of utility over at A, and that's pulled Jing and Divide. Envy. Be under pressure.
Knowledge exchange on either side. Still going to be invested. And Jitboy's able to find
Boys
Divide.
just gets Divide.
Tucked into that corner
And
on
then they
their
come
side.
back.
Meanwhile, the pivot getting ready to come through, and
Alright, this is a nice round.
leading this a bit. Forsaken starting to double back.
About to rotate with the ult as well from Cruz.
At least check around water, but now getting a read of this. But can Forsaken hold the line? The updraft going through, and no, he does not manage to align the shot. Kahlua strikes him down.
Well, Primi is aware that someone now could be in there.
PRX trying to get the 3 remaining players into position. Envy will be able to strike first. Primy dead.
Spike planted.
Probably in a 5v3 there, you actually just want to back up.
Going to be traded out here on either side. Players at Hall is going to be deaf and Jingle
Trade the
behind
Phoenix.
Jit Boys.
Trade finally our Phoenix ult.
His life for real. Cleans up one, but now into a 2v3.
Big fight from Jit Boys. Okay, he wins the round.
That readjustment doesn't even find that much damage for Envy to try to play off of. We'll be able to finish it, but
You got
again,
Astra
this
Suck
is
here
gonna have
still.
to be an ace clutch. 7 bullets remaining in the mag at the moment. Waiting for that back pillar peak, but Leviathan just will not give it up. Turn of the flash, some shots towards
He's
Cruz.
off.
5 bullets remaining, 29 health on Envy.
Well played by
Cannot
Fulson.
hold his own. Full sense.
Well played in the 2v1.
Continuing onward, now up by 2 rounds.
Yeah, this is
That's a good
great
game.
leadership
This is
from
a
Cruz on display. The
it's a
way
very
they're
fun
maneuvering
match.
across the map, creating tons of misdirection that PAC has to try to identify, try to figure out. And they're not able to do so. Losing a couple contact fights here and there too doesn't help anything. You know, I don't mind the position that Forsaken takes, just can't quite get the kill. He's doing his damnedest to try to get something done, gets a 3K, but it's just too much for him to handle. Finding those open grooves. PAC
PAC take a timeout. Again, I don't even think necessarily PAC are doing, like, in terms of their macro. Like, you know, they took A here, went for a deep Killjoy Lombard, then tried to fight mid. Like, they're being very, very proactive here, which I think is good. Maybe they could use with, like, sticking around with whatever their kind of first thing is. You know, kind of like try and like gamble a little bit sometimes in like a different way, mix it up a bit. Because right now they're being like they're basically just moving, right? Average FNS fan, 40 years old.
Going for the thrifty attempt, but so too is an outlaw in the hands of Primy. Been having a quieter start, but hasn't really been to the deficit of full sense at all. So the players, Kahlua in particular, have been picking up that slack. Meanwhile, crunching the mid. As, well, Envy and Jink going to be able to find
Well, they stick with the proactivity.
Have to see that one back in the replay. But that's a hell of a way to start off this round.
I love it.
They haven't even contacted into the knives yet.
Exactly what I want to see. Figure out here pretty quick.
Uh-oh.
Still an art.
Full stack going down the other way.
Up an orb maybe, but don't want to give away the silent push PRX has done. Looks like they're going to give up the site space at the very least.
No, the turret's not watching for this either. I mean, PAC, they have to be cognizant of it. Jing just going to go ahead, trip that wall at the same time. Divide, starting to check in from behind. That blaze wall going up, and he's going to have a lockdown. Doesn't get denied this one. Primy's doing his damnedest, trying to get him off that orb, but he does manage to grab it. Now the lockdown at the ready. Meanwhile,
this one's
something
cooked.
intercepting Cruz on his exit out of water over towards Flowers. Plant not yet in play. Primy trying to fight forward. Knows that he has to clear this, and he cannot. And that leaves Jit Boys to his own devices now.
Oh, he didn't plan.
Franklin desperately sprinting over to the B site, but something will hear these footsteps. He's got 11 HP. Needs to hit the headshot. He cannot. Jit Boys gives himself an opportunity.
Oh, they've gone and picked up guns.
One weapon recovered in the hands of Envy. He would love to pass that over, but the other two players are a world away. Dabai will be able to grab up an outlaw.
The hell was
Make
that?
sure the timings are good here. Don't give him the 1v1s. He did to Killua earlier in mid.
You have to swing here first.
No, it is on. Curveball going to be sent to the defuse. Held to half the spam, finding even more damage. Pushes
Oh my god.
Has to go for the reload. The kill not yet found. Dabai. Hello?
Oh, he's fully flashed! Oh my god, that's insane.
Time with that one, it felt like, but either way, he's able to find the kill. And that's going to be the
Oh my god.
I need to see a replay.
Was he scoped in?
I think he was.
He's laughing. Oh, what an attempt by Jit Boys here, though. It's so close. But again, the problem that I was worried about for PAC is that giving them these 1v1s, two players just trying to hold the smoke. And, you know, Envy should wait for contact a little bit before he tries to challenge that angle. But they lost track of Jit and got a little over-eager to try to find him.
He was fully flashed.
Oh, he's flashed.
Yeah, he wasn't able to turn it. So not scoped in, just couldn't see a damn thing. Meanwhile, Challenge fight outside of A main.
Okay, there is an ult behind this.
Know that he's going to be one charge away from
Flash miss.
Had
Oh, just run before. That's just someone who almost won a clutch and is now just like overheating and thinks they can win every fight.
Really been turning it up lately. You know, talked about it in the post-match interview on the analyst desk. About how, you know, we'll see with him versus Primi.
Oh my god. Oh, brother. You know he's backside.
With another, can he find the second? No, Primi. Ever closer, able to find that kill, but as he pushes out,
he runs into the AWP again.
Something is ready, dialed in on the angle.
And Leviathan's very far away here.
Still separated away from Leviathan, who's just now working his way through street.
Nicely done.
Good
reposition as well.
Now arriving, catches something, and it is just Inby in a 1v2. Full Sense want to maintain this lead. Inby breaking forward, finds the first, doesn't suffer any damage. Tap of the defuse, the scale forward. Leviathan not falling for it though, stays tucked around the corner. Now Inby, the pressure is on. Retaps it.
Holy, I mean, it's coming down to like 1v1s every fucking round.
Yeah, they're so patient here in this post plant. Not giving up much to PRX, waiting
Also
for
to finding a lot of good timings though. They're finding a lot of like good timings to like get much deeper than PRX believe.
It's going to be a good round. I mean, you've got a early advantage. There is a quick trade there, but something getting Primi like it's pretty doable in the 3v2. And Killua been doing really nice.
Like I think whoever's playing weak side for PRX needs to play a bit more weak side, if you get what I mean. Like right now they're being proactive, you know, getting around the map, often finding kills, which is great. But then the problem is Full Sense go to the other side of the map, and people who are then outnumbered are trying to, you know, fight everything. And unfortunately, Full Sense are quite good at this game and can shoot back. And so when they're trying to hold everything, they are, you know, losing.
Quick check forward. Prowler as well has the backpedaling, not fast enough to find the punish. That's not free.
It's like an instantly re-clearing.
Both duelists already making their way over to A.
Cruz is ready for it.
Try to re-clear this one. Cruz taking
and line up for him nicely.
Cleans up the 2 kills, and now something scrambling to get back into position as the spike gets rotated over here, but it just has that classic Jing with a bandit. You know, given the previous 50 drop, Full Sense still want to take their time.
30 seconds left.
And how dangerous these opponents from the other side can be. Once to one side, falling to the other. Just try to clear their way through here, and yep, Primi going to be able to run him down with a shorty, and Jing can't.
Okay, really nice round from Cruz. Close just an eco, but
ball comes in.
Full Sense looking good.
Try to see if he can finish off maybe some of these lower HP members, but Primi is in around the back. A fast kill form as soon as the Vi makes any kind of noise, or if he just swings his corner and checks left. The Vi will be able to scoop up a Vandal, and that's going to allow him to go for the save now. He can try to retain the weapon, but
Killua should be hunting this pretty hard.
Killing his way out of water. Vi turning back, reading it for a brief little moment. Bounce forward around the corner in the tower, considering the re-peek. Boys getting off to a wider angle. Want to swing into this one. Rushes forward and wins out the fight. If I cannot keep that free weapon,
yeah, they're on the old bench.
Boys ensures that they get nothing without working for it.
It's just again a little bit of a different look here from Full Sense.
Bro, why are you looking at me when
really
you're doing
patient
that?
At the beginning of the round, not going for any early contact fights, just kind of saying, okay, PRX has been a little bit aggressive on these ecos. Let's hold back and watch, and then eventually, when the anxiousness of PRX gets the better of them, Cruz is just holding the angle the whole time. Just a dry swing there, and like you said, lined up for him. And he's fired up. He's having a really solid map for himself. Cruz, who took a little bit of a break to be a coach, has been
Bro, stop! Stop!
Stop!
Stop!
Completely turned this Full Sense team around. made
I'm
them
watching the Otters.
kind of that team that we thought they could be at the beginning of kickoff in Pacific, where we thought they
Second
should
time
be
out Paper X. This has
competing
become
for
a
titles.
common theme.
They should be good enough. They should have the firepower. Just with some little things in game that weren't going the best off of some of the IGLing and things like that. He came in and
Oh, that was funny.
Paper X. So the fact that they're up by 3 at the moment, they get both timeouts out of Alex here in this first half. He's feeling pretty damn good, but it's not over till it's over. See how things do continue. As for now, his hot hand's going to be lobbed in. Something caught by that Prowler, has to quickly exit back. Meanwhile, the run back going to be in use by Jit Boys. Storms forward, and the site just has to be abandoned.
People like, look, we got Primmy just in mid. Gonna hear these elephants running at him. Gets a kill, gets out.
Dives out, finds a second. They're on to Envy. Forsaken struggling to be able to get that catch. Something staring in towards main. He's able to find one, but he misses. That Jit Boys is scaling
I's just gonna swing this.
Levi, however, if he goes for a timing push out of this smoke, would be able to find that kill.
They are not thinking about this at all.
Let's a little bit more patiently though. Now can try to scale forward. Maybe get in
Surely they're aware that someone. Okay, they were a bit aware, but not very.
Levi on the lurk, able to find the 2 on site.
That was pretty they got fucking laser focused on something there.
His position known, the peak is there, and Forsaken will be able to come up with the goods.
They're not dealing with the ult particularly well.
Delivering into the round win. Paper Rex 2 away from tying it up.
And this is some of that patience that I've been wanting to see from Paper Rex, waiting for the contact before anybody makes any moves. You know, not overcommitting to an angle, not assuming that something's clear when it's not, making sure that, you know, for something there, he doesn't overcommit. He doesn't swing out of secret there to try to see if, you know, he can greed for that kill. Instead, he trusts that Devi's holding that other angle, so he can just hold his line. Really patient play, and then Devi waits for contact back sight before he springs into action.
Hey, money actually not amazing here for Full Sense. They lose this for the last round. Huh?
Full Sense gonna just be patient, but this is going to allow something really get pressed far forward. What's been great about his escapes. Envy has a little bit of help here in Art with the alarm bot and a nano. So you get a little bit of contact.
That's going to be running back out of the doors into mid. Flash connecting onto a few, but still
wow.
on the value there. Chain going to be snapped back to Viking.
They look how ready they are. Look at them using all these ults here. Look how they know. This is the problem, Paper X. They've kind of played the same style, I think, a bit too much. Look how they know, like, oh yeah, multiple people are going to be here. Yeah, that's a good shot by Forsaken. Do they go back and re-clear that area?
So 1-for-1 at the end of the day. Full Sense, that noise.
Come through Art. Good call.
Towards B, something all alone. They're at main.
No Killjoy util.
Yep, it's all deactivated.
So you're not going to get any info on this. I mean, the good news for something
30
is
seconds left.
Figured it out, pieced it together. The smokes help. He was already considering this.
Again, surely they must know.
Flash, no confirmation. Scale forward into back sight, and looks like that's where they're going to try to go for the plan after all, and yes, they will.
Spike planted.
Man forward. Big players stacking it secret. Something still isolated.
Haven't taken a ton of space here. That Fatal's going to destroy them.
Able to get any real sidelines here. Forsaken able to find Jit Boys in exchange, but Jinx going to be taken down moments before.
Brother, Killua, man.
A kill on a Kahlua. Kalua's now dead. It's just Leviathan. Got himself into a 1v1.
He can reap it. Oh, no.
Down to 36 health.
Never mind.
Lays forward in front of the Cosmic Divide, and Forsaken's the one who's going to have to push through this one. He's cutting all the way in around the back.
I mean, after a certain time, I think you start to read it.
Relatively well, but
what the fuck is Forsaken doing, man?
Further into Cubby, and he's gonna get
like, you know where he just got that previous kill from.
Guarantee the lead at the half.
Oh, that's a terrible wall.
Paper Rex wants to go for this crunch play, and Full Sense reads it. Immediately Cruz lets loose with his ultimate, and they've got.
Just got a wall across. He just got a. I mean, you know that he's just. Well, maybe something didn't know where he died from. I don't know, but.
Left on a bit of an island and just doesn't read that Leviathan's gotten in the corner, and he's gonna get the clutch.
Put the wall across.
Frustrating one for Alex again. You know, PAC has had a lot of these rounds really, really close. Can't quite close it out. Full Sense has been just fine. The heat of the moment, no pressure so far, really showing. Again, having to do a lot of heavy lifting in some of the early parts of this round to try to keep track of Full Sense, try to not overstay his welcome. So he's still going to be 2 away. I'm going to run it back. Could go to the other side of the map, but something's already scaled way further.
Killing a plan perhaps, other way.
So again, 1 for 1.
They lose in before this is a lot of the info gathered. Meanwhile, Premi's saying, well, we're just pushing forward. We're going for it.
Oh, he actually could have easily killed him there. If he didn't updraft, he probably killed him.
Keep this one protected. Curveball going to be sent in, forsaking the first to fall. The buy now dead. The lockdown can go their way, but no Jing. He'll peel back 2 kills with that Spectre in hand. Premi, however, finds it.
Wow.
And he clears it with a second to spare.
Did they hear him running here?
Now quickly trying
I need to get the spike back.
Quietly scaling forward. The spike still down on the floor. Full Sense have to give this every consideration.
Finds literally the perfect timing. Oh my god. Jet v Jet.
Spike now collected. It might not be the alt battle that Big Time was asking.
Something just moves. He goes completely to a different position. This is good. He has to plant A. Does he read it?
Lower and lower. They're just going to be playing Ring Around the Rosie. Something now rescaling.
No way you read this. Oh, now he knows.
Going to be spotted. Makes his exit. Something's a little bit late on that shot. He will sit Premi
What a
down.
game this has been, man. This has been an insane
Has this
game.
bit of fun. We'll get the defuse to get a 5th round win for PAC.
That's a massive clutch for
What a game.
just a little bit. You know, that curveball actually goes kind of deep on his right-hand side, so it doesn't take much for him to turn that. Then you think, oh, it's Premi. Should be no problem, but something, as the Jet wants to be the hero too, wants to show that he's also worthy of being talked about in that conversation as the best in the world.
Okay, 7-5. I think PAC did decently well there to get to 5. I do think it came down to a lot of just clutches and stuff. We saw from both. Good of them to use the best ghost skin as well here. Actually, the second best ghost skin. The Minima Ghost is the best skin.
This is Valorant Heritage.
Hey, thanks for 14 months.
I like the Liverpool tears this week. I hope it continues.
If I was playing, would I be like Devile Cruz? I'd be like fucking FNS. Scared to take any fight. See what it go?
Decidedly neutral in this situation. Just Devi over here at A. Some of that fade util and thinks better of to challenge it early. Will
See my beautiful eyes? No, my beautiful eyes are hurting, so you're getting the shades back.
Wide around the box. Devi now realizing that there's more than one. We'll have to quickly.
Yeah, they fully pushed me.
Vicinity. Three peeks for a little bit, a couple pot shots out, but no connection to be found. Meanwhile, PAC are going for a full scale through water. Something leaping forward, but he does have that tailwind. Opposite immediately. Turns over into the side.
So funny. Like, literally in this game, you can see the cogs turning in Jing's mind, like, what would I do here? I'd probably just, like, hold the edge of this smoke.
That leaves Devi, previously known in a 1v2.
Oh, you have the spike in a back. Like, if Jib Boys can back up here because of where the spike is.
To the flicks here.
But he's now seeing exactly 2 of them.
Reads the reposition of Jib Boys
Oh, Jib.
damn well. Puts him down to 45, but Cruz will put Devi 6 feet under. Another pistol over to Full Sense, now up by 3.
Yeah, it just gets a little bit wild back here, and you know, with Devi drawing so much attention up towards.
They're rather also with the
PRX's
Prem
spawn,
Champions League. Definitely
PRX
the
thinks they have
Prem.
enough time to bully their way through onto the site, but Leviathan's just going crazy back here. He has been
Hell of a day.
He is having a hell of a day. What, 13-5 right now?
Clean stuff for him and misery for Alex.
6. It's just
Sheriff's two bandits. PRX would love to pull off this thrifty here.
That's tough.
Close that
That's
gap,
tough for the
offset
desk,
the
honestly.
full sense, but Primmy's
Nice,
having
Primmy.
none of it. One of the bandits now going to be left on the floor.
that is an interesting vice wall. Don't know that I've ever seen that.
Yeah, well, I mean, given what they just did in the previous round, they're like, well,
Better make sure.
yeah, just place the wall here, box them in, and try to push forward.
That's quite curious, but
I mean, that will just let you
lot of
play
players
bunkered
that
and
doesn't
on
look
site.
good
It's
for
got, it's. I think for this kind of round, it's actually quite good because you want to just be together. You know, you just want to have players together, and you don't want your vice to die straight away.
Blue up, tucked over to the side.
You got to go pick up that weapon.
Dashes forward into the site.
So again, just wait. Just don't do anything stupid. Just wait. Don't have util out when they're about to swing you.
Pushes forward, barrels some shit, boys. Primmy now gone. Kahlua and Leviathan with the HP bars, running lower and lower. Kahlua, however, only able to find the one kill. The spot out, and his attention getting twisted! But Leviathan! Another!
There's no
monstrous
way.
rifle
There's
cut
no
barely
way,
survives
man.
And rescues the round!
Titanic stuff.
There's
for
no
Leviathan
way.
today. I can't believe he's done it again. 2 HP left here. I have to wonder if maybe one of those guns that got dropped on the floor ran out of bullets. Hey, it looked like PRX was gonna pull a rabbit out of a hat here.
Thinks he gets the kill on the eye, turns over to the side, and still manages to clean them both up. He can only be so frustrated. It's good damage by PRX, but it's also full sense now up by 4, and this needs to be a clean
Gonna
anti-bonus.
go for the full A fight.
You want to see PRX win this map. Otherwise, things are looking very good for full sense. And already, Hope denied. Primmy, a clean shot into a follow-up. Indy now gone. Something eventually going to be able to flush him out, so 1-for-1 trade. Primmy's done his job. He is delayed, allowed for the rest of full sense to get clustered together for the retake.
Yeah, all kind of stuck in a bad spot. Okay,
Stalwart
that smoke's
defense
gonna
by
help.
coming in on the alert.
Massive push through the halls. Leviathan again.
Hey.
A clean tap. Goes into the Astra form. Will get caught on the timing. Knows something. Is able to find that kill. Jing now dead. Divine out at streets. Able to
Okay,
draw
I mean-
attention. Hold his own for 2 kills. But again, it's not that clean.
Considering it
Only 2
was
players
not the best
surviving.
bonus, it's not too
PRX
bad for
do
full
manage to
sense.
Stop full sense from getting to 10.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, the full sense players.
So when we saw full sense
We
players spell
dialed
before,
in,
it was
especially
literally Primmy,
Leviathan
this
and
is your
Noah.
half of the map, and then
Really
the other
clean
4 of
stuff
us will
here.
deal with the other half.
Can't give them any opportunities. Primmy's Primmy. He's always going to get those. And Forsaken, though, immediately traded. I mean, there's always an extra layer here. It feels like for full sense, you got to be pretty cognizant of that as PRX, where they're going to.
It's time they give him cruises, a little bit of help, but these 3 are still going to find it.
Too many times has PRX given up a lot of 1v1s to full sense.
Both teams give up A.
Well, util battle outside of A main there. That's going to give PRX a lot of open
Oh, and,
space. Full sense.
Expecting them towards B. Primmy already walking down B long with his op.
He pulled back, but something
They're fast throughout here. They're so fast.
Convinces them this is still going to be an A hit.
Nano dugout. No one there to eat the damage. Blue can rescale forward, but it's going to be ooh, something forward into that smoke with that shorty trying to find that kill. He does not, but he does
That was not good.
away and find it at the same time.
Good by Cruz though. I don't know why particularly something is doing that. This is the thing. Like PRX, they need to realize like they're not playing against the they're not playing against the shit team today. You know, like you can't really afford to be like doing really stupid shit. Problem is, both teams have to get ahead of the other wall. Oh, they got ahead of it first.
Slotting forward, pushed up through the smoke, and Jing is just not ready for it. Forsaken, however, absolutely is. Finds 2.
I don't think they ever realized he was here.
Under the elimination, slips the net, pushes back out through
Wow.
the wall, back into the smoke.
Yeah, that was basically just a race to see who could get through first, and Paper X got through
Just
first.
great stuff here from Envy and Forsaken. Envy's just waiting for his turn while Forsaken
Probably literally because
Full
Jip
Sense
Boys is the
players
one
out
who
of the park.
dies and you don't have your Phoenix, so you can't flash
It's
through
his
it.
turn up to bat, and Envy
Was probably the
good for
reason
it.
that they
So
felt like,
fast here in the heat of the
we gotta
moment.
take our time a bit here.
Just wild stuff with these crisscrossing.
I mean, it really does just come down to
balls.
this. Even if he just gets one, they
And Envy
probably win, but...
able to just take a really nice
Nice
position.
shoot.
Oh my God, Forsaken. Ridiculous. Paper
Okay,
X not
now
giving up yet.
the buy is not good.
Go for full sense, something.
Primi has knives, we're back to the old Primi on B. I mean, the thing that's so funny about this setup is, like, you probably know that this is their setup, but you still probably think in rounds like this, well, yeah, we just gotta go A. Like, even if you showed Paper X the map right now, I think that they would say, yeah, let's go A.
I'm peeking out. No one giving them the angle, though. No one checking for themselves.
You're just looking for that aggressive
Oh, Primi.
play, but yeah, Primi.
Speaking of aggressive plays, Primi is on this approach through the attacker's spawn now. Something. One. Kid Boy's going to be struck down.
Oh, they use Nightfall.
That allows for the pace to get picked up.
But
here by
yeah, you
Primi.
just don't have
On
the
this
guns.
backstep with the players on site losing their lives. The decay expired, and Primi now more and more pressure. All of the pressure on him. It would have to be an ace clutch.
In these defensive rounds, I think they gotta hide Primi a little bit. They gotta.
And suddenly, Paper X are one round away from tying it up.
They gotta have the opposite stack, if you know what I mean. That's the thing, they did a lot of just like Primi have B, we have A.
Good read by something.
You gotta have some Primi, you have A setup.
In the corner on his right-hand side, and able to get that big opening kill. Devi finds another off to the side here. That breaks things open for Paper X to just barely get ahead of Primi. Who knows what would have happened if he had showed up before they were able to start
Take
going
that
for the
first time
plant.
out.
Full sense, gonna take their.
Yeah, and I think after this Fatal, if you are Fatalting that, he probably should be sprinting down here and just trying to get there as fast as he can. Okay, 9-8. Good game, though. But Full Sense have won both pistols. So if Paper X win this one, I think I saw that Full Sense pick Fracture third. That seems a bit odd. Didn't they have double veto? Like Lotus is next and then Fracture?
Something is caught up. I've gone a little quiet in the last couple rounds. The jet for Paper X starting to get it engaged. Both Phoenixes gonna have their ults for this round. Let's see, Paper X seemingly gonna hang on to theirs. I think looking for some kind of mid-contact. That Prowler checking. I was curious if that was gonna be the go signal for them, assuming that there'd be maybe a little bit more to that pressure, but pretty far deep back towards the water area, so not gonna commit to run it back just yet. Jing though.
Okay, so this time
Checking.
they do have Primi over towards A, but they're full stacking B.
Molly up and over the top, her ball in. Does have the run it back, but
I'll find you.
And they
really looking to push the
contact
issue here.
full walk A. I mean, Divine just fully walked that.
and he somehow wins that out. Leviathan should have
That's a
had
fucking crazy
him
round for
dead.
Paper X. Make some noise and just double contact walk both down B and A.
With peeking out of the smoke, but
Holy
Envy able to
soul read.
readjust.
Spike
That was
planted.
Paper X giving Full Sense a little of their own medicine with the fakery.
Joke's over. You're dead.
Good boys, maybe.
Oh!
Right, invest this ultimate, but he's going to be caught with util in hand. Jing at the same time, able to find two off the back of the run it back, and now Kahlua frantically trying to backpedal.
That was a soul read.
Lots his way into water, but as this convergence of Paper X players in the defender spawn meets up.
Is this drama
Exactly
CN that
where
you
he's
keep
gone, just
putting? Is that an
nothing to
emote?
actually kill him
I don't see the
either way.
emotes. Is that an emote or you
PRX
just
not
keep
allowing
saying
Full
drama?
Sense timeout to lead to the round win. They're going to be tying it up 9-9.
We're off the leash, Paper X.
Because in my head, it would be funny if you were just saying like,
So far, Leviathan
oh, they got a
doing a good
kill.
job.
Drama.
hold on to the
I
gun
do
and
have
just
7DD,
like
but
it.
on my combined chat, it
Yeah.
doesn't show the emote. It doesn't even show the YouTube emotes. When anyone puts a
Like,
YouTube emote, it's like
PRX.
red face with drooping eyes. It tells me what it
Very
is, but it doesn't
interesting
show
stuff.
it.
I
It
like this
full
call
names
off
the
of
emote.
timeout. It's like they were doing it to us. It was working pretty well at times. If you get out
But in my
there,
head, it's
create a
funny that
little
you're
bit
just
of
going,
pressure. Now,
drama.
barely wins that fight. And Jing just going absolutely crazy with the Phantom there.
Yeah, I see your arms as arm,
Really
yeah.
nice play. The macro sense and the micro sense from PAPRX.
Professional streamer?
Envy has his
That's just
ult.
how it combines the
Still
chat.
Sitting on his, didn't get to use it in the previous round.
Like, yeah, they're on YouTube. Face blue smiling, face
Cautious
blue smiling.
Against the eco this time. Very safe setup except for something. He's got Cruz.
Like, this is basically what Full Sense started doing to PAPRX, where they just start kind of walking around the map and like going off on one by one, and the defense side is confused because there's no noise.
Back in alongside Jit Boys here at Street. At the moment, yeah, he's not quite reading the timing, but he's just here to try to see if he can catch anybody by surprise, really. The spike is being ushered back through club at the moment. Turns over to the side, finds Jit Boys, might not be ready for the quick.
Gonna go back to A. Like, again, they've got B and A.
Why though? This is why they're rotating. He's already gotten over to A. So something says I'll be the distraction. I'll pick up some kills.
Might just kill him off.
And he manages to live.
He'll just dash
That's
across,
insanely
make
well
his
played from
exit.
something. Now, will he expect this fade to be here? I'm not sure. But will he even go backwards? Because he is something.
It is Kahlua, still with that Vandal, just tucked away, trying to intercept, but they need his gun. They need him to go back over to A if they actually want to try to make a play on this one, so he can't just sit here and lurk and wait for something. He'll start running, but as he gets ready to hear these footsteps, he's going to turn back. That's
Well,
still
he didn't,
just by
but
a couple
the round
more
is
seconds where he's
already
not
kinda over, so.
reinforcing this retake.
Bring them down.
Definitely angle Forsaken. Tucked over.
Okay, you got me. I'm gonna check. I'm gonna check. There's no way that is an emote.
Okay, does check forward. Forsaken
No,
will be able to win
I
it out.
knew it
Meanwhile,
wasn't.
if he was gonna be
It wouldn't put. It
interrupted
wouldn't.
by
I wouldn't put it
close
past
out
someone
with
like
sword,
Kid
PRX
making an
are
emote
suddenly
that
in
was
the lead by
TMB
one.
joking.
Yeah, I really like the way that PAPRX is starting to toy with the map, toy with the information. Again,
Not that it would be
helps
me
getting that opening
joking.
kill.
That they would just, be
No
me,
trade available this
be me
time for
waving
Cruz
my
and
hands
company.
around or something.
That opens up so much of the map here for something.
You
to
like
survive.
right now, you could make a
Wolves
cruise
just kinda
joke
keep
in emote, couldn't
scaling.
you? With what we saw
They
earlier.
have their pick of the litter for which site they want to go to. Killua still really, really damn sharp, but it's just too little, too late. At that point in the round, Grimmy is going to grab that op. Something has a Blade Storm. Being Forsaken with their ults.
Relatively alone. Curveball going to be set. He's going to be spotted and dealt with. Jing able to find the kill off the back of that haunt reveal. Primmy, there's no hope.
And again,
now.
Devi is just going to walk down A. He's literally done this the last, what, 3 rounds? He's just literally walked down A.
So this could just end up being
Cruz is starting to get
half
suspicious,
of
but he's
this
too
one,
late
maybe
again.
even a repivot back. You continue to lean on this side of the map, and now the util doesn't matter. Devi has killed the controller. Cruz is gone.
Brother.
So the thorns, the wall, it all means Jack.
Bomb grenade out.
What a read from Devi.
There.
Just waiting patiently at that wall for the rest of the team to come back, and Cruz is like, wait a minute. I should probably see what's going on, and he's not ready for
It
Devi
seems
to
like
be
you
right
need to
next
run a passive setup for 1 round. See what
The
happens.
operator from B, but I mean, if you PAPRX,
Second half, not as fun as the first. No, this one just feels more like a stomp.
maybe even all of them. It's going to be close. Yeah, might as well go hunting.
Oh, for
The map
sure.
choice is a bit odd though from Full Sense, no? I know that they are pretty good at Pearl, don't get me wrong, and this game has been close as we've seen, but
Bring them down.
One, is there going to be any more to follow? Oh boy, that's the op.
I guess they share a
Well,
fairly
will
weak
be
maps.
able to Catch Ching, but like you say, the operator now stranded.
Like our Full Sense not that good at Breeze.
The only way you can really grab
Full
her
Sense not good at Ascent. I would think that Full Sense should be good at Ascent, no? Yeah, I mean, they can just literally play this comp if they wanted to.
Get him. Well, they will just double face for it. They say he's already got his ultimate. It
Why would
doesn't
you ban
really
Ascent?
matter. Just throw bodies at the problem. They make sure that nothing is carried over.
And again, I like the way that
Yeah, PAPRX with a
PAPRX is being a little bit quicker.
Phoenix Pearl team when it wasn't
rotate,
even
and
cool.
They didn't show this a lot in their last match against GE, where they would use the Cosmic Divide as a fake. They would just commit off the back of it to try to scale into sight. You know, maybe they're creating an extra angle from B-Link or something like that in those moments. But otherwise, they would just be full sending it And this time they changed directions, and it completely
Yeah,
froze full
odd
sets.
map beat though.
Remember what we talked about that first half when it was 6-3 and with full sets in the lead.
And it doesn't have the Primmy's
How
-7. I mean that.
Need this opening map win. Primmy looking for that second kill, won't be able to find it. Something is able to go ahead, close it out. A 1-for-1 exchange. The Levi does get dropping. Intercepting, is able to find Levi.
Definitely not helping them.
Turns back around, finds Kahlua, and that's just the ult gone. Something has now backfilled this space at Art. Blaze wall situated, swings through it. Shorty going to be drawn out. Meanwhile, Jing, he's got himself a third.
Are we not taking a second
Converse
time out?
down, just fishing for kills. Shit Boys nearly lines him up.
Well, they cannot be
No
stopped.
avail.
They cannot be
Nothing more
stopped.
to be found. PRX took a
Do
little
you have a
while.
hat? You could look like
Jumpstart
Heisenberg.
the engine,
I
but
am the
now
one
they are
of
just
yours.
steamrolling through this.
Yours.
Yeah, I mean, you can see kind of the pedigree in the class here. There's a really nice Nova Pulse as well to bail out something up there at the top of Art, and then Jing just doing what he does best. Throw the run it back and put bodies on the ground. Full Sent's gonna drag in their last time out here. No more room for error.
Maybe
Have to win
this
3 in a
is
row to get
more
overtime
PAC
on their map pick a pearl, and this is the
little dinner order timeout here. Map 1 dinner order timeout. That's rare from a non-Korean team. Do I have a fedora? I do not have a fedora. In fact, I think I own one hat, which is just like a cap. But I don't know where it is. I basically only wear it on holidays. Does my partner complain about my fashion sense? I mean, most of like the clothes that I would buy that I mean, if anyone has a problem with fashion sense in terms of, you know, what you wear indoors, which is where I mostly am indoors. And if you're complaining about someone's fashion sense when they're just indoors, then I would find that very strange. So she doesn't complain about that. And then generally, in terms of like nicer clothes, I mean, she'll often be the one who's like, you know, suggesting it and or
So much help so very quickly.
buying it.
Okay, second will fall. The judge able to find one. 2 more shells loaded up, and one's gonna be good enough
Okay.
to take down Jing.
Well, buy a judge.
Sees the Cade, down to 1 HP. Envy eventually
Turns out that
will
was
be able
the way
flush
to
out
win.
the space here for the
Leave
player.
Primmy on B again, but buy a judge.
It's a 2v4. Lockdown is available, and they're just going to be sending it. It's a pretty shallow one, though. Trying to keep this one protected is going to look to be pretty damn difficult, especially.
Did it already give you more ads? That's crazy. That,
Taken away. Envy, however, facing forward is able to find Shit
MB.
Boy, snaps him back from the
well,
ultimate.
Twitch is bad, but
Cruz, tagged to 20.
I wouldn't have thought so. Oh, don't lose like this.
Cruz going
Okay,
to fall. Now
they're
it's
fine.
all
They're
Envy's
fine.
Shoulders. Isolated, tucked
They're
into the
fine.
corner. He finds himself a third.
Okay, so
Full
put
Sets will
Primmy
be able to
on B with a
persevere.
judge. That worked.
Reaching now up to double
No,
digits
I'm not really a
themselves,
fashion
getting
kind of
2-4
guy.
To push this into overtime.
It's just tucking that judge into the back alley.
I think fashion
Really works the treat here for Full
as a
Send.
whole.
Gets PAC whittled down, gives them the time to get over. They have their
kinda dumb.
Phoenix
Swear
ult
whatever
to
the
deal
fuck
with
you
it.
want.
Yeah, I mean, Forsaken was just,
Form.
yeah, he wasn't even looking at it. I saw it on the map. He was looking at the other side of the map and had no idea he was about to get run over. Yeah, that one's got to be a little bit frustrating. Really, maybe
Cruz
the way you'd like
So with the
clear the alley.
last cannon, they're back to the old Primmy on B setup.
Last cannon for Cruz. No money to get the armor online in this round. He, however, had gotten that orb collection as well as the death, so now he's going to be 2 charges away from having another run it back online, but looks like they're just going to be funneling one into Envy, who now does have a Nightfall at the ready. Meanwhile,
Go for the mid clear. Cruz the first one out with no shields.
Having to backpedal away from the angle.
And now, just going to trade places maybe? Nope,
Not a
fine.
fashion guy, but wears sunglasses.
Back.
Wears
Looks like
sunglasses
something
to protect
just
his
holding
eyes.
the line with an operator over at B. That may be, yep, the final
We'll retake B with Fade
area where
Astral.
PRX wants to go because he hasn't seen a damn thing. Maybe he saw Primmy once, but other than that, it's just a wait.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, you can't play for this flank retake, guys. You're already like with what Primmy's doing, you're already priced in to play a normal retake.
That one tap with the
Yeah, so you
Vandal.
got to go back. At least your fade has to go back.
The spot, but he does ring out a shot. So
Primy doesn't even get to take a shot. Look how aware PAC are. Look at this smoke here, just to make sure that Primy can't fucking come out of heaven and like dash out on them.
Push that angle. Meanwhile, Devi hearing these
And
rotations.
Devi
This could be a
gonna
monstrous
pinch on them now.
backstab. Cummings is able to find
Nice.
one. Devi now striking.
Nice
Profit
round for
from
PAC.
it.
They
2
just had such a
kills.
good read of what the round was.
Primy dead as he hits the floor.
Enemy down.
And again, they didn't even get in. This is what I mean. They went for that flank, like was not part of their plan.
On to 2. False information that this is a 3-player stack into the corner. Shift the position. The shot from Forsaken will put him down in 13 to
GG. Well, that was without both pistols. PAC still won. That was pretty insane from them, to be fair. Yeah, the first half was cinema. The second half was a bit more just kind of... It looked like PAC had a good plan and kind of destroyed it. I think Full Sense... This is like a decent learning for them. Of like... When you play against like the top teams... You need to be much more on it in terms of like the Phoenix ult stuff is kind of unacceptable. Like the Phoenix ult, your Phoenix should not be ulting first like round 7. Right? Like that is not, unless they're having a fucking, not even if they're having a disastrous day, like that can't be the case. Right? When you're playing against like good teams, you need to find every little bit of advantage that you can. And you need to be thinking about, you know, things like ult ults. Like the thing is, Full Sense, you know, will go to this Masters and they will still probably do all right, I think, because they'll have better aimers and they do have, you know, some good plans, as you can see in some of those rounds. But when you're playing against, you know, if you're playing against PRX or G2, you know, or whoever else is going to step up and be that caliber of team, like if you're going to beat like the best teams, you're going to need, you know, some kind of, you know, every little edge you can find. Oh, foot, yeah.
So coach, not yet W gaming, but slow and steady wins the game. Is precision is the key word of this whole series.
I mean, you could say that. I think the most important thing for us right now is to keep as calm as possible. We know that we have a lot of experience, like just rushing into trouble. So I wanted them to have a calm game today, and I think that's what we showed today.
Tất cả những gì mà bên phía của PRX cần đó chính là sự bình tĩnh. Họ sẽ cần phải giữ được cái nhịp điệu của mình trong cái trận đấu ngày hôm nay để đảm bảo rằng sẽ có thể mang về chiến thắng. Thank you coach. That will be all.
To start our grand finals, we nearly went into an overtime. It looked like Full Sense was going to take this first map, but in PRX finally found their footing, found their form, turned the map all around, and ended up closing it out.
Yeah, I mean, Full Sense came out swinging on this first half. I really thought that they'd done enough in that first half to make it work for them. Then we swapped sides, and PRX's attacking half was just so strong. It looked incredibly dominant. Mad respect to PRX there. They really managed to flip this map on its head.
Yeah, I mean, Full Sense won both pistols, but then now Unbothered Kings of Pacific just win 7 rounds in a row on the attacking side, and it feels like the game is completely over from that point. Full Sense are going to be kicking themselves. This veto advantage, the fact that they forced PRX to play Pearl in this veto has not really made much of a difference, and unfortunately they find themselves losing the first map, and PRX find themselves one step closer to another Pacific trophy and that first seed to London.
Yeah, it's a little bit worrying for me. I feel like Pearl was the map where I was certainly leaning the way of Full Sense the most. So for them to not get it across the line with that double pistol and some huge individual rounds, it really does have you worrying as we move forward.
Yeah, it does. I think they absolutely needed to win this map. Pearl is a map for Full Sense. This is one of their strongest maps, and like you guys said, not closing this out to start all of it is really not the way you want to go. But they didn't look too phased as they were walking off the stage here, which is a very long walk, so we got a really good look. And welcome, Ben Kai. Welcome back to the desk. Yes, you are back. We like having you here. You're very familiar with a lot of these players. I mean, what is your opinion on how all of that played out?
I really think it really just boiled down to the kind of value that both teams got out of their star duelist players. Like you have something really getting really good control of the map with his operator, but you didn't really have that for Full Sense on their defensive half.
Yeah.
Like Primy was really kind of non-existent for me. Like he didn't give the kind of value that Full Sense was supposed to get with a duelist star like him.
Yeah, I mean, we've been hyping up this duelist head-to-head matchup, but again, I mean, as you mentioned, in this grand final, Primi has kind of gone missing on the first map, unfortunately. He didn't really have some of those star-studded moments.
Instead of an op, he ended up with a judge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to see him op me long, but he was in backhalls with a judge like, please, don't hurt me, sir.
Yeah, that's what I mean. These players, right, when they're this cracked, they buy a judge if they're having a bad day and they're like, I just need to get on the board. I need some safe kills. If Primi is having to do that, it's a worrisome time here for Full Sense. I need to see him activate in the next match.
What I will say, though, is I felt like the rest of Full Sense played pretty well across the board, though. You got value out of pretty much everybody else.
Yeah, I do think PRX did like a really good job shutting Primi down with his offensive.
Yeah.
Like you have that one round on B long,
Yep.
where PRX just Phoenix flashed him and Primi just couldn't get out in time. He tried to updrive, he tried to dash away, but he still got picked
Does
off.
it kind of knock your confidence? Like he pulls the op out for the first time and it immediately goes terribly. Like he immediately feeds first pick. Like, do you think that affects the mentality going forward and that's why you see him by the judge, or like, what do you think?
I think maybe the judge wasn't really like a confidence thing. Maybe it was just strategically the best weapon to play at that Hall's angle.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't really see it as like a last-ditch effort from Primi to be like, oh, I need to get back into the game. It's more of like, I think the judge is a really good weapon in this case for him to come in.
We saw a lot of interesting 1v1s throughout this entire map. And so if you saw those first kills there on both sides, it's pretty like evenly spread.
Yeah, the amount of rounds in this game that went down to a 1v1 was astronomical. When we talk about these teams having heavy firepower,
How many 1v1s was
you
it?
can see how. And then it's all about those slow moments. I felt like Devi was huge in those moments as well. He came up clutch time and time again.
1, 2,
And,
3,
we
4,
have to talk about
5,
Jing,
6.
of course, like while something was absolutely
7
critical
clutches.
here, especially with those op kills, Jing was
Oh, you think
very
7
impactful.
clutches is a lot?
MVP for map 1 of today.
Yeah, I mean, Jing on the
But
Phoenix
against
has been
Vitality,
phenomenal to
lost
watch.
6.
Someone that's
They
actually
lost
looped
6
more
on their
flexible in
own.
his role, especially with Ascent coming back into the pool, but we were talking about it at the start of this stage of Pacific because he was the global ACS leader. His stats were like
Lost an
ridiculous.
OT, by the way.
I don't think I've seen such a strong start to a season from any player like that in quite a while, and he was playing nothing but Phoenix and Raze, which was very much within his comfort zone.
Yeah, I think this meta has to be the meta for him because right now he's just playing on all of his best agents right now. Like his Phoenix, his Raze, I think his Raze on Lotus is going to be a big problem for Full Sense to solve the next map.
This
Like,
was a
he
problem
really
for
had
them
a lot
though.
of value when he gets his ultimate on his Phoenix. Yeah. Like he really just paves the way for them.
You know, they're going to need him to be...
Yeah, I mean, I definitely agree. This
Top
meta
fragger.
feels like it's made for him. When
You
we look
missed
at our player
Devi
matchup,
Jet.
it's Primi and
I mean,
something
how many
these were the
times has
two
Devi
heading
played
into this
Jet?
that we really wanted to.
All time, how many times do you think Devi has played Jet? No cheating. I'm gonna guess 15. $89! Holy fuck! His third most played agent. Holy, insane. Crazy. Okay, Device played 89 games with Jet. Who else should I bring up? This, I think, would be a fun... If someone wants to make a little VCT quiz, I think it would be a fun game to be like, who is this? Like a Wordle game, but Valorant, and you just show their agents like this. And you just show how many times they've played an agent and what percent it is. And you just show their agent pool of all time. And you say, who is this? No, not Valorantal. That's like more about who it is. VC Teedle? Was that a thing? Is VC Teedle a thing? Valdol is. But yeah, just have like this. Who is this? Would you guess Devi for this? I mean, you actually could, I think, get Devi from this. The Jet is a bit weird, but like a lot of Sky, a lot of Viper, and then Sentis. Like you could get Devi from that, I think. With a lot of games played. But yeah, I think this would be a fun quiz. And then like, you know, you guess it wrong, and then you get like what region they're from. You know, so it'd be like your first guess is wrong, it tells you, oh, they're from APAC. Second guess is wrong, it tells you, you know, maybe their nationality or something. Or like the team's nationality and then their nationality. Guess Mako's Jet. Now, Mako used to play Jet, and there was more games played back in those days as well. I'm going to say he has, let's just say 100 games on Jet. Let's see. Oh no, it's only 56. But a 1.33 rating is kind of insane. Only 56 though. Hold on, let me play this game. Let me think of someone. And I'll make you guys guess who it is. Let me think of someone. No, that one's too obvious. That one's too obvious. Hold on. Who's a good one? Who won't people know? Okay. Who? Try and zoom in. Is this? 160 games of Killjoy. 102 Cypher, 75 Viper, 32 Sova, 31 Sky, 22 Raze, 21 Fade, 19 KO, 13 Jet, 11 Breach, 8 Vice, 5 Astra, 4 Deadlock, 2 Sage, 2 Chamber, 1 Brim, 1 Omen, 1 Phoenix, 1 Neon. Who is that? This is quite a hard one right off the rip. No one has got it right. It's not Nats. It's not Boostio. This is quite hard. I've not started easy. Are they still an active player? They are still an active player. Actually, that's a good clue as well. Yeah, you could be like, first guess wrong. They are an active player. I will tell you the region. The region is EMEA. They are an EMEA player. It is not Vekaj. This is a hard one. You're all thinking too obvious. Not Westside, not Yetu. Not Kron, not Alpha, not Les, not Westside, not Mini, not Benji. Not Chao, not Hero, not Sugetsu, no. I will tell you they aren't in tier 1. El Bolshi wins! El Bolshi, the first to say it. It is Magnum. I don't know why Magnum was the first player that came to mind. Hold on. Let me think. I'll pick a tier 1 player this time. Pick a tier 1 player. Hold on, let me just make sure we're not getting into game. No, we got time for one more. We got time for one more. Okay. This is a tier 1 player. Here they are. Raze 138, KO 47, Jet 29, Viper 21, Breach 20, Deadlock 13, Vice 9, Sky 9, Chamber 8, Cypher 7, Yoru 6, Harbor 5, Sage, Astra, Killjoy, Phoenix, Neon. Who is this? It's not Tens, it's not Yampy, it's not Mada. You got to think about how many games they've got. This is not like a massive amount of games, I would say, but it's a decent amount, obviously. This is a tier 1 player currently. Not King, it's not Oxy, it's not Jorgamo, not 7. The region is Pacific. Oh, we're about to start.
Can you?
I'll let you keep guessing. Someone got it on YouTube. Correct, whoever you are. Theseus got it first, I think.
Here it stairs, and here comes the swing. Full sense.
It is.
Closer and closer to getting out into the open.
Not many of you said it still. That was Kelly S.
From Full Sense. They avoid the ultimate trap. Being said though, Cruz is still going to try to push forward, draw some attention on the side. Turn the flash. He's gone on red, and he's able to find 2 kills. Forsaken and Jing both going to
fuck off. How is that unfair?
Amount of pressure now cannot quite align those.
What was a tier 1 player? That's not tier 1.
Be able to go 3 for 3 in pistols.
Gonna take a hell of a play here from Envy and something to turn this around.
Expecting maybe that late link.
Another pistol for Full Sense?
Headed to check over it. Other side, nothing going to be spotted. Paranoia out, will connect on to both. She's not there. But fighting out of this position. Easy, not impossible. Envy will be able to eventually find that one kill, something.
I mean, we'll expect both to be CT. I mean, probably now, but now it's a bit late.
Trying to identify the players' positions first. The time at the same time is already gone, so won't be able to really make a go of this. Could maybe get some ult charge if he can line it up.
Primmy, brother, come on.
Primmy, 1 bullet remaining. It will be Jit Boys to find the final kill. Everyone dead, but Full Sense, another pistol under their belts.
Yeah, good start again.
But yeah, if someone wants to make a website full of that, where it's just the VLR, you also got to use their stats, I suppose, as well.
You know, if we throw a smoke.
Because, like, I was going to do FNS, but all of his ratings were, like, 0.8. So you would have all got it. You would have all got, like, oh, 0.8 Killjoy player? FNS.
So damage done, but doesn't make too big of a difference in the long run. One rifle. Actually, Cruz can have the Vandal. Couple players with Guardians.
Here.
Early nades to force them back a little bit.
It buys the space to get the orb. One of the build-up that showstopper as fast as he can. Meanwhile, something he has put himself on an island by jump peeking to try to bait them in. Play this out for something.
You'll usually run a 1-4 here on an eco.
Oh no.
He's waiting to see if somebody else follows in behind the raise. They do not. Something able to find that kill frantically now backpedaling away. Puts himself over to mound. 2 players more going to be spotted. Can he make his exit? Could maybe
not good. Not good, Jit Boys.
It looks like he wants blood. Looking for a little bit more. Despite the
why are you fighting the one guy with the sheriff? I mean, they don't know he's the only one with sheriff, but
and makes his exit scot-free.
Tremendous individual effort. A little
oh
bit of
no,
a smile
they're in
there
trouble.
on something's face. That is disgusting work from him, but it's a nice setup off of what you would expect.
They're gonna
PRX
hit back
to be
into
doing in this round. Again, Devi showing presence intentionally to hide.
See, now you probably actually want to just kind of live here.
Walks right into the trap. Jit Boys none the wiser. Something still here.
I think 5v3 you can afford to play quite passive. Like, I know you've still only got classics, but you have a chance. I'm not going to say you'll win, but you have like a chance if you just play passive and just go fully as a team.
Walking forward, hip fire shot will connect. Devi going to be taken down, and now 3v3. PRX look going to get picked apart here. Forsaken dancing around this door. Doesn't have to find Kahlua somehow. Regardless of the round win, still going to be fantastic damage dealt by PRX. Smoke will fall.
Lost 13-3 Baitia. What, in ranked?
Over the weaponry, carrying forward.
Wait, were you two in a ranked game together or a Throw City game together?
Yeah, and you're still feeling like all of these anti-ecos are so labored for Full Sense. You know, PRX always has some
You
good
played
plans, some
ranked and
interesting
you got
ideas.
someone else in the TMV chat on your team,
Not ready for
and you fucking got destroyed.
getting out strategized, out macroed here a little bit, even with the day off to prepare for this. Maybe trying to fine tune some of the micro and some of the smaller details were full sense. Meanwhile, PRX is constantly still finding new layers, finding new innovations.
Drama.
Now more of a default split, but 3 players gliding in towards B here. Fades, you can't do the old C's nade, but PRX is going to be right behind full sense.
What is drama? In fact, let me take a look. What is this emote?
Tail off this one. Devi at the same time has to pull back away. Still has the wall, the thorn to try to slow things up on the approach, and Cruz has just now placed that.
I mean, that is quite a good one.
That will hold them back for the moment.
Got there just in the nick of time. Or anybody
Oh, they're in a lot of trouble.
to punish him.
This might just be a 3-2-1 tap at the door. The paranoia through.
Thing is, they don't maybe quite know how far pushed up they are. Devi needs to get one here at least. Oh,
Boys eventually will be able to
oh
get
no.
it. Gonna be good for one. Leviathan though, slow playing this, trying to give them a taste of their own medicine. Finds the first, looks for the transfer, hits
Oh,
and
no.
Forsaken now dead. You can find the kill on Envy.
Okay,
Almost guarantee the round win, but now it's gonna be Primmy.
It's Primmy.
1v2 still.
Oh, come on, you gotta lock in. You gotta show.
Back, recover, they spike. Trailblazer will get the spot. Cuss is there and something on the swing. Will be able to.
Not having his
take
best
him down.
day. He's not having his best day.
Again, a little bit rocky in the anti-bonus. They have 2 players survive. They do manage to get themselves on the board.
Yeah, and this is one of the problems that does plague PRX from time to time is just not checking corners, not checking certain angles. But again, the macro idea really, really nice. You're able to scale up out of B. You know you've got them pinned. Almost disaster. Envy been really steady here this weekend in Vietnam.
I need to blow something up.
Kept him in with another shout. Guardian and a judge though. The damage suffered there.
Satchel out.
Here goes Jing. Just doing a little bit of check.
Well, something. Quick exit.
Hey, man, just to escape.
Onto the site.
Again, they're just really prioritizing the C site.
Heal it up. Thorn's not going to be popped when he goes up and over the top of that one. The shorty, however, not going to be able to do a damn thing.
There you go. That's the Primmy we want to see.
He's away with the second kill. Divine now going to be struck down. Taking up close, has that judgment, cannot escape. He's not fast enough on the TP. Cruz does well to capitalize. 4v2 as Full Sense look to hold on to this lead.
Spike planted. Time to hunt.
Things get even more
Gonna save. Hold on.
Not the steel guard, and you've also got PRX tucking back to the opposite side of the map, saving their guns.
For sure. And this is what you've been looking for Full Sense is Primmy to activate. This time as the tip of the spear. Getting up on top of that box and finding 2 huge kills. Falling back with the shorty. Something and just gave up a little bit too much space there where the shorty shots can't do enough damage. It takes Primmy down to 80 in the long run. Full Sense. Nice little adjustment here, just turning up the pressure on the Devi. A lot of times he's going to be on his own over there, so now you can start pulling that extra player over to the C site, working the rest of the map a little bit.
Working 9 to 5.
Especially if...
Okay, so yeah, it's basically just been go see. Go see the Lotus game.
Able to
Maybe Foot should copy this.
that weak side on C. You can get up and over, no problem. PRX has done this to a bunch of other teams where they're just using the jet and the raise to get over that wall before you're even ready to try to defend his device. Look at PRX. 4 players now over at C. Still, Full Sense might commit to it early. Let's see.
Vibes at the ready for something. Drops those, slow drift over.
All the leg.
Yeah, should have seen a pixel there of Cruz.
Okay, first fight on A.
Very wary about this. He's called for the full reinforcements to join him on this side of the map. So the stack from PRX not going to be finding much of anything as Primmy goes up and over the top and just has to drift away.
I've got your trail.
The rope up. Speakers now going to be sent out. Full Sense already given up a couple turkeys in that previous map. They do not want to do so again. So spot over the drop. Just widely ignores that one. Does manage to find a kill. Kahlua going to be taken down. Interrupts and slows the process of getting the spike in play. But Jit Boys, he'll collect that. Now he's going to be one away from a showstopper.
King does have his.
Paranoia. Flash, he's able to turn that away from that one, but no, Indy holds his own. He's able to find that kill. Jit Boy's now going to be taken down, and as you say, Jing had the showstopper invested. Didn't manage to find a kill with it, but still got
I mean,
Primmy.
Leviathan's gonna need to work miracles here. He does have a smoke.
slow up this approach to Paper Rex.
You have time to use it. Oh, hold on.
Falling in, be now gone.
Oh.
Jing able to find a kill on the Leviathan. The Steel Garden going to be invested by Cruz. Has to rescale forward here. Back into the site.
Wow, a 4v2 is insane.
Away shot. Another Red Bull clutch for full sense.
Probably a timeout here from Paper
Stretch
X,
this lead
I would
further.
assume.
It's a lot invested here by both sides, but Full Sense very happy to come away with this. It came dangerously close, but something opts to stick around at drop, and I think that's just a little bit ahead of the rest of the team here. I thought he was going to play for the rest to get in there for the retake, because I think if he's a little bit more patient, if he waits a little bit further back towards spawn or something like that instead, he doesn't get identified by that boom bot, and he's able to come in there and be a little bit more effective with his ult, but now he's got the op.
Sending out a stray one, but it's going to be Forsaken playing forward. He's able to find that kill. Teleports forward into the corner of the Jit Boys. He saw enough, so he's still able to go ahead and get that read. Takes him down. Meanwhile, Leviathan's trying to
This
keep
was a
the end
chaotic
back.
round.
He ends up getting caught.
I missed it.
Cleans that up and some. Oh my God! Cannot believe he hit that one. And Paper Rex, a dominant round response after being on struggle street for these first several rounds of this half. And we'll be able to
Hey,
find
something
the
as the op.
Just great trading.
FNS said, don't get too comfortable till we win.
At all from Forsaken. If he eats
Brother
that
gets paid
rocket,
by
that's
EG,
fine.
don't forget.
That opens up more space for that operator for something to keep being.
This is the thing, Paper X don't
nuisance
need
on it.
fucking streamers because they
It's
just
absolutely
bait them in.
disgusting shot in here too. That one's good. That one's better.
Oh.
Gosh.
Honk.
Barely even saw the loop into the flick.
Yeah. It's just unreal what he can do with that operator sometimes.
Just a second round win.
Classic Paper X. Isn't FNS only a Paper X fan because he called Device shit?
Back here under their belt even further, but Forsaken able to dodge out the majority of the time. The boys of Leviathan, however, able to respond with 2 kills on their own, but something in Jing coming alive. Makes
We're in
rounding
full
a
Pacific ranked mode.
one standing, a 1v2. Trailblazer going to be sent forward.
Calls him the GOAT? Yeah, but didn't that only start because he said Devi was shit when he was playing or something? Or like he thought Devi was shit?
Yeah, and they've just made some good
I
early
made that
round
up.
reads to get the right pieces in the right places to slow down Full Sense. And off that early smoke, they know exactly what that Bladestorm wants to do. And Forsaken puts himself in a great position here to use his paranoia to shut Primi down. I mean, there's no hope there. And then they've got some really nice trading going on. Jing, great to find 2 there. And then a little bit of a bait off of the Trailblazer. Buy something to tee up Devi.
Got to be cautious about rounds like that. Exactly what Paper X wants. I mean, there's a quote from something I believe that we ran at the start of the show.
This game is too fast for me, man.
He
Calm
wants to see
down.
rounds ending at, a minute 30 seconds remaining.
Chill
He
out.
wants to see the 5v5. He wants to see
Chill the
best
fuck
play.
out.
That's how they're able to take down Global Esports. That final round on Ascend and something. He's just pushing forward, looking
Brother.
for more. We'll pass over that operator.
It's just fucking chaos. Chaos with that Miliband, who might, I mean, no, he probably won't be, but he could be. It could be our Prime Minister. We could go to chaos with that Miliband. We're getting chaos with fucking Paper X. Someone take a fucking time out. Calm this shit down.
To be carried forward. Paper X continuing to string these rounds together.
No, you're exactly right. These are just starting to really fall into Paper X's play style, into their ideas. Again, good reads from Cruz and some of the early stuff on the round, but there's that extra layer from Paper X. There's something maybe, again, overstaying his welcome, but he knows he's got reinforcements behind him, so he can be a little bit aggressive. Full Sense.
Look, short goal. Does that count as a Fernandez assist?
Just got to be careful about wanting to overcommit to some of these fights. Look at this. They're losing.
I mean, they're fucking laughing, man. Yeah, he's telling them, stop having fun. I mean, this is again with a pistol loss. Does that count as a Fernanda assist? Starmer resigned? Is this real? Why he wouldn't resign on a Sunday? No assist, but is it an FPL assist? I think that is an FPL assist, you know? I think.
You might be onto something there.
Isn't it leaked?
Back into it, Full Sense chance to try to regain the lead for
The
themselves.
thing is, the Labour Party will want
Operator
Burnham
this.
to be in control, though.
Yeah, Leviathan looping this one up. He's staring in towards C, but Divine is playing quite far back. Meanwhile, something is scaling forward.
That's that flank util already dealt with.
Showstopper into the corner.
Oh, they're getting destroyed. I mean, this is just following a similar pattern to like the second half of the last map. They win the pistol, but then... Oh my god, they're going crazy. Oh, Primi.
Primi, though.
Oh, they went too crazy. These guys can actually shoot back, and it's 4-all, and you can't troll yet. 5v5.
That's what I'm talking about.
Don't give him the reset.
5v2 into 2v2.
Give Primi the reset on the dash.
They may have lost their mind slightly. Do they clear this? I mean, they should. They've already died from here before.
They have to suspect it, and they do. But Levi still able to find the one, trying to find the timing here against the operator. But Levi.
Oh, 5v2 into 2v0. Oh no! Now they're laughing. Why is everyone laughing when they lose? Lock in.
That nearly escapes them.
I think Unk was lecturing them a little bit there at the end, saying, "Don't do that again.
Yeah.
Like, don't give this away. We had this round in the bag. Don't go chasing Primi."
They won? I don't know what I'm saying.
Because it's gonna lead to some not so great results.
Primi's got a...
Levi, Mr. Reliable.
I mean, look, Forsaken.
I can read what these...
You don't need subtitles for that one.
I can lip read that.
Just about anybody could. Doesn't matter what your native language is. We all know what that one said.
Oh.
Wow, Primi, great shot.
Pace of this game is fucking insane.
Like that.
For a Lotus game?
Language is going to be continuing.
Fucking hell. Yeah, Fnatic, Bosa would have a seizure watching this game.
Now that one's just got outplayed. He went for the ego peak and won.
Wait, boys, we're not walking A with our Viper wall? No Viper Lotus?
Wall is slowed up the remaining players, trying to work their way through it. Divide just hit the fadeaway shot at a Primi. Looks for
Oh,
Pitch
David's locking in.
Blue is able to capitalize, finding that kill. At the same time, down Jing, Envy, poking and prodding through the door, gets Kahlua and keeps us into a 2v2. No Steel Garden online, might have to be invested here.
Like the change of direction now by
Okay, you got Vital here.
Try something different, but Cruz is
And he like
matching.
pushed forward into...
Leviathan's so weak.
I'm gonna call it Castle, because that's what NRG called it. Right, you've just been seen there, so now you might as well ult. There you go.
There it goes.
Investing it. Forsaken not ready for Leviathan to scale forward. Meanwhile, Envy now going to be
yeah, that's how that ult works, buddy.
Through the corner, Leviathan will be able to take him down 5-5. Full sense. A great round in response. They tie it up.
Yeah, I mean, it's only a matter of time in some ways before Primi starts to come to life.
Well, Heretics choking on the grand final.
Paper
No,
X.
they'll be Vitality. Vitality on very good.
That one map pick, but if he starts heating up here, oh, just as he was swinging back down with the crosshairs. Hi. So sturdy, played that out really nicely.
And then we'll see if Kosh Morass
Full sense committing.
can adapt to the Neon nerfs.
Yeah.
Or will he become Kosh
Is he ready
Morass?
for that?
Will he become Kosh Morass?
It's not going down without a fight.
Hello?
Oh, push forward. He's widely ignoring him there. Does manage to tailwind out the safety. Meanwhile, something. His own dash at the ready, goes to the peak, and they're not paying attention. That pesky box time and time again.
Don't bully Kosh? No, it's just the way the casters. It's the way the Pansy and Hypox say his name. Kosh Morass!
Forsaken going to be traded out.
Not Kosh Morass. Kosh
In hand
Morass!
for something that's so blooming right as Primi starts to scale forward. Going to be popped. He will respect these. Not going to try to push past these. Eat the damage. Divide at the same time. Silent walk. Back of sight. He will get spotted.
You up here?
No.
Oh, echo.
So that operator once
What's that? Walking A.
time though, trying to slow down this approach.
Primi dies,
Primi's
round
on,
over.
it'd be fine.
Ooh,
Primi
round over in
one
style.
taps. Gets himself the 3K. Big ups from Forsaken. And now Paper X back into a one-round lead.
This is, again, where Paper X is at their best is when they're being cautiously aggressive. They
Cautiously?
want to push some space. They want to take some aggressive timings with that op, with the, so this is just a little bit unfortunate for Cruz, but, Divide there being ultra consistent. Primi's so ready for him to swing off of something shot there while Primi's waiting right outside the wall. Divide waits just a little bit longer and catches Primi off guard. All these little things.
Oh, he was so ready for it as well.
He was watching that position, but
We're back to just the C exec. Which honestly, probably just should have stuck with the whole time.
No idea what it hit him. Now shows up right at the ready, and that's going to be Jing dead. Gives his life in exchange for that kill. Primy pushing forward past Waterfalls, able to find a kill, and that's going to be Forsaken now left in a 1v4. Full sense to tie this up 6-6, and they shall. Perfectly balanced.
Okay, I mean, again, we're getting 6-6 half, very close. Looking good, Stevie Wonder. Bro, if I could walk into your room and slap you, I would. 12:44. When did the game start? 11. I guess they just had big breaks, didn't they? I was gonna say, because this has been fast-paced, man. Also, I mean, realistically, why am I taking that as an insult? Like, what's Stevie Wonder ever
Have you seen XLG versus Dr. Gilo of final map for round 5?
I can't say that I have. That's going to be on my to-do list to watch the Chinese teams in the upcoming week. I probably will do it sometime this week. Yeah, isn't TMV lovely? Isn't he wonderful? Didn't know Stevie Wonder had a white cousin that loves Valorant. Maybe he does. But I mean, people who are born blind, is that a genetic thing to be born blind? Or is it just chance? Like something goes wrong? I know that premature babies can be blind. But is there like if someone is blind in your family, born blind, are you therefore more likely to be blind?
Here you can barely think straight.
5 stack A.
Oh, this is dirty.
Would not even vice util.
Cruz, he's trying to bait him out.
No. I'm playing alone. I'm playing on that side. There's one at stairs. There's definitely no
me.
stack at stairs.
Just me, guys.
There's no one else on the other side of the map here, though. Top flash into B. A quick take of this one, and if they just go for the full pivot to C, okay, this could be good for them, but they will commit the plant at backside B.
It's just a matter of, are you going to be able to intercept full sense when they get there? Got a little bit of util still. Paint shells
at the moment.
Yeah.
It's just a full push through the connector. They're rather through up right
I is planting for them, but this is an odd. It's an odd post plant. Device gonna go for Device gonna go for the late look, but the door's closed.
Gonna be sent out. Connects on the no one. Very deep one. I've been on that paint shell.
Oh, they missed that smoke.
That damage from his teammate. Turns to the side, able to find one. Kahlua, however, is going to be coming away with 2. Jing now is going to be taken down, and it is all on Devi. As PRX, these pistols continuing to potentially elude them.
Wow.
As full sense, they're going to go 4 for 4.
Well, every pistol for full sense. And that one, looking at the map,
they just win some of those battles
there. Once they don't go A, you thought they would be all right.
To try to confuse full sense, like certainly he wouldn't walk through his own paint shells. PRX does that quite often, and they're able to react fast enough. They're just not able to really hit their shots. I mean, he has to turn on to Jitboys, who's swinging, looking at him. Just a great push out of the smoke. I mean, you're setting up a crisscross there, an X both ways. I hope
hey, Primy with Outlaw.
A little slap at the table.
Retrieving flash.
You're just out of relief, probably.
Yeah, I mean, they played that really nicely.
Full stack one side of the map, open up 2 sites, and then still be able to win the round. It's going to be filled damn good, as does that from Primy. 2 quick kills for the Outlaw. Kahlua forward into the smoke, able to find Jing.
Oh.
He's going to look for a little bit more. Maybe a slight overheat. Forsaken will be able to find a nice headshot, but it's looking to be maybe the cleanest anti-eco that we've had from Full Sense yet.
He said. He said as they definitely almost, definitely there was no danger there.
4 players surviving.
Surely, right?
Starting off this half 2-0.
Now you're starting to feel pretty good about Full Sense because, like you said, that's the cleanest anti-eco we've seen from them so far. And Primy able to find a ton of value with that Outlaw, just a couple players swinging into it. He's ready for the follow-up. Killua, no problem there, holding the line with the Sheriff, and away they go. Will be all full armors, though, for PRX, so that Outlaw can't find the one-tap, but got a good read.
Okay. Well,
eliminated now, but something finds himself a third. Premi will be able to
winning the A fight.
But there's an immense amount of damage dealt by the enemy jet. Now the immediate pivot call is going to be made.
I mean, Davai obviously found a lot of value lurking on the other map.
Davai here going to try to sell the beat.
Davai
rotates in the other direction, but Cruz hasn't moved at all. Still convinced that this is going to be C.
Now that you hear tap on the door, the footsteps at Mound.
You have Dog here. Oh, okay.
Get that time and get that kill.
I was going to say, you could use it.
Envy down to 20 HP, and obviously that's going to be unhealable. Opportunity perhaps for Premi now with a recovered Vandal. Trying to make a go of this. Trailblazer will find nothing. Tap at the door, gives the position up, but Davai watches it, shuts him down, doesn't let him get the ball rolling. So another anti-bonus. Still no conversions here in this series yet. PRX still going to be trailing by 1.
He's starting to wake up. I definitely am starting to see signs of life. This is madness. Let's go swinging in there. Oh my God. I mean, I knew it had to be crazy. I'm like, he's in his own cloudburst. That third one.
Playing off the death of his own teammate.
Yep. But that one also one of the cleaner anti-bonuses for PRX. So they come through with full rifles, only 1/2 armor.
A full B hit, 4 stack A, looking very similar to the pistol.
Ball's gonna be popped, locks the spike out for now, but
Holy fuck, he's there so fast. They're going for the flank retake.
At the same time,
going for the full flank retake. I don't love this. I don't think this has a high chance of success. This has a high chance of being a save round.
Weapons gonna be drawn back out. Leviathan will be able to find him. Premi at the same time.
Unless they run into them. Now they know that all 3 are coming this way. Essentially, they just have to hold B.
Paranoia forward.
Everyone's blind.
Blinded up, regaining his vision, looking for Premi. It's gonna be something to come away with the kill in the end, and now a smoke here. Block off the 2 remaining players from Full Sense. Now you meant to scale forward. You can. They have to back away. The call to retreat has been sounded. They will go ahead and hold on to those weapons.
Yeah, this is a crucial round for PRX on this map because it's the first rifle v rifle round here of this half. It's going to tie things back up, but something does a nice job just going forward, just going W, and Jid isn't ready. And then even though you lose 2 players on the backside, PRX here, that's totally fine because you've got all the information on where all of Full Sense is, so you can just tunnel all 3 players on.
Okay, the money with the save is just about okay. Premi's gonna ult.
And dare Full Sense to beat it. It's very, very difficult to do, and Full Sense, you know, PRX just showed you why. So even though you linger a few players out there, it's very, very worth. Make sure that that post plan is clean.
Knives are out for Premi. That beat name at the moment. Rex at the same time making plenty of noise outside of A. Tap of the door, take a little back pedal. He's going to stay tucked behind tree. Be a break of the door and a split into the B site now. He's going to try to sell this one. He'll be able to spot out the 1 player. Boys for now still unread. They get noted. Paint shells over towards main.
Hey, they are aware of Premi, or at least you would hope so. Oh.
Something we'll be watching for it. Envy at the same time massacres them outside of the A site. Stealing sight. Who's only able to find the 1. Maybe the re-wrap around towards upper, but as that flash confirms nothing on that C connector side. Oh, they get the read. He gets a dig there, but he'll be able to eventually find the spray down. Can he hold on to this weapon? It's going to be an upgrade. A Phantom now in hand. Ding, however,
I mean, looking very similar to the previous map.
The lead of 9-8.
Show me Envy's play here, because I like the way Full Sense plays this round. It's people in places where they could potentially do damage, just get beat to the punch by PRX. Great awareness from something to be watching from Premi. That Blade Storm. Oh.
Clears both sides of the door.
Disgusting.
Wow.
Beautiful.
Nice.
This right here from something is the round saver. Could have gone real awry, real fast. But he's watching for that angle the whole time.
Now it's another fractured purchase, and something's got the Outlaw to try to exploit this.
Oh boy.
Bringing out the paint shell, spotted a one, doesn't take the tailwind out.
Cruz just swinging out C.
Very nice shot from Cruz over at C.
Having a really good map. Cruz is positive in the KD.
Doing a damn good job. Seeker's going to be sent something over, hangs on that angle. Remy swings into it. Picks him up. Cruz now
Kill
dead.
Cruz, that should be it.
Means the C site is open. Time for the taking, and now 3 players on this approach. Something unable to split them apart here, but Davai was for that repeat.
Oh, Davai.
Losing his life as well. Suddenly, player advantage here for Full Sense, but boys, the heals coming through will push him back up towards full health. Here's the Boombot, dodges the paranoia. Inby looking to deliver once again. TP forward, but Forsaken is there to cover.
Man.
It gets close, but PAC still, their heads above the water.
A round that really comes down to some individual plays. With Cruz winning his battle, then you're able to clear something out of the B pillars. I mean, start to think that this is pretty doable, but Envy has been red hot the last couple of rounds. The lie there probably should have at least gotten one. He's kicking himself a little bit, I'm sure, but again, it's one of those rounds that just completely comes down to individual play.
Full Sense in the second time out. 10-8. Looking tough considering they won both pistols. Oh, man. And then Fracture is the next map again. I don't know why. The veto seems a little strange, peculiar. What? Because he moves in her own way. PRX is scary in London. Yeah, I mean, them and G2, I assume, are going to be the favorites based off what we've seen. Or will they fall to the first seed curse? I mean, Nongshim didn't.
Maintain a better win rate on their attacker side compared to their defense. Forsaken, however, isolated himself. He likes those odds.
I mean, they're really just stacking A. They just want them to run to A.
Caught on entry. Cruz holds down the B site. Copper out. The boys just beating in, chasing those Seekers. Something is able to dash away.
I mean, he lives just.
He has the heals to push him back to full.
Yeah, this is a nice hold on the B site. Cruz doing a good job finding that all-important kill there.
PRX kind of, again, seem to have a decent read. I'm not going to expect this.
Timing.
He gets out.
He does. Down. They know exactly where he's at.
You're going to have a chance as PRX. Something going to wield the blades.
He might have to if the Steel Garden especially comes from
the thing is, like, they're faking a flank here, but it's not like, okay, they're not going to the flank, but they're not doing it fast, if you know what I mean. Like, PRX have been able to take all of this space.
Be aware that someone will push forward aggressively. Guiding light forward, gets confirmation. Quickly tuck out of this one. In deep. The pop flash, gonna play himself in. He's able to catch one. Tipper's gonna lead out something to the repeat. Find one as well. Cruz eliminated. Now it's just Kahlua. A 1v2 and a high-low setup here on the corner that he cannot break.
I think, unfortunately, PRX might be a little bit better than most of the other teams that they play against. It's a tragic case of them just being better.
I have been so impressed with Envy on this map at times this year. The way that he's able to use his utility to set himself up, to set his teammates up, I think has been underrated. But today, you're getting a glimpse of what he's capable of, what we know he can bring to the table. You know, all those years on Team Secret being such a force right there.
And I'm not
difference maker again for PRX.
They are just four stacking A every single round. PRX finally are going to fight into them, but Forsaken is
way over and stairs.
coming in from the back.
right off the rip. Paranoia through. TP's up on top of the box.
Bro, he's playing a different game. He's playing a different game.
Both deleted.
Oh,
All of a sudden, it's just Cruz
GG.
left standing. Has Forsaken. Those were one of the most manic plays that we've seen. And somehow he continues to get away with it. The cleanup is there. Map point locked in.
Do you feel like other teams just watch Paper Rex's Omen play and goes, there's no way we'd ever get away with this?
They have to. But
he's a magician.
Study this man. Study his brain. It's operating differently.
He's a savant.
It's just insane.
It's unreal. I'm just going to TP his. I mean, that TP on Ascent he had yesterday.
They've been trying to. They forced stack A again.
Uncharacteristic spots that he's finding gaps. He's like downloading your defensive setups into his brain, and he knows where you're not going to commit resources.
They're desperate for them to
get
just
in there.
walk into the trap.
Looking for the kill. Showstopper going to be sent out, and Jing will give his life for that trade.
But then now Devi lurks on A.
Everyone cut down the
Oh, it's so over. They're fucking Vice ult in C, man.
FDC site. This desperation continues to build for Full Sense.
One saving grace is that the spike is very late.
Right as the rest of them are arriving, but with Devi already holding the line.
Riding light. Light confirmation. Trailblazer sent and quickly cleared. Head spotted of Leviathan.
You know that two are there. You know that the Vice actually was on C as well, so you know where they're all coming from. Oh.
Another potential big round from him. Re-TP's back up to rope. He's managed to get them into an advantage situation. Bill's there as well. Devi, though, scaling forward, but Cruz is watching for this. Swing the
Nice
corner.
by Cruz.
Be able to sit him down.
You win a 1v3?
On something, a 1v3. Spot out onto the Vice. Scale forward.
We cannot.
Stacked. Kalua perseveres. Full Sense able to stick around at least for a bit longer here on Lotus, but they still need 3 more to take this into overtime.
But it just is Leviathan again who finds these moments here today where he's able to get around to go for Full Sense that they probably shouldn't be winning. I mean, you're in a 4v3 as Paper Rex. You've killed Primi. And you know he's there. You're able to dodge the paranoia. I think Envy might have swung before his gun was up after planting. Maybe a little bit of a micro air, getting a little bit anxious.
Okay, something gets an up.
After having some incredible plays, just felt, you know,
When
he's
he's still
getting that zone. Sometimes
okay.
it works against you. Something gonna
Probably
go for the
3
attack side
chances.
op.
That was the first
Late
gun round they
behind,
lost.
Sitting on that for a while. 3 in a row for Full Sense to take it to OT. Slow around, probing for information was Forsaken over at the front of B. Something just looking to see. I mean, without anybody peeking there, you suspect that the Vice isn't on C. So does that make you feel comfortable to try to head in that direction, or are you thinking maybe we can just go for A here? Vi's gonna hear a lot of noise, maybe.
Something getting closer and closer. Primi around the corner. Noise made. Lucian's back through, but being matched by Full Sense. 4 players.
Okay, this time it's a lot slower. Devi walking on B. This is more akin to their Pearl. Flash keeps him alive. And again, Device fully walked through B.
Something is there ready and waiting up in hand. Hits the headshot for good measure. And now Devi is in around the back, looking for these
Oh
kills.
my god.
Lua will be able to shut him down as Forsaken takes the first, but something just tucked in alongside the smoke.
That
A
knife.
thief in the night.
30 seconds left.
Oh.
Escapes with his life and steals away the hopes of Full Sense running back this map. Primi now in a 1v3 and Envy. Maybe to take the first potential final fight of this map. But he just doesn't even know where something is. He has no clue that he's repositioned.
GG.
Hoops up another weapon. The tap of the door, and 2 players potentially greet him on the other side as the smoke will dissipate the base in. It's going to be
GG.
Forsaken to get them over the line. 13-10.
Well, again, the first map I think was close. That map didn't feel that close. Scoreline wise it was, but that one felt more like a stomp. Okay. They're looking at the same angles in China and Pacific. Well, Achilleos said that they've got like the Chinese production crew working on it or something like that. So that would make sense actually.
Rough for full sense out here. So
Okay. I will be back briefly. Best rounds of 2024.
And they'll start winning again. How the fuck did Yeameister go? Like, how did his confidence get knocked this much from going from one of the best players in the world?
His confidence got knocked because he got cut from a top-level team, had to play with a tier 2 roster that didn't have a functioning system in any way like he was used to. He got brought into this team, paid $1 billion to have no idea what he and the rest of the team are up to. Their approach in the games were nightmarishly bad. He's gone from playing one role, clearly defined, with a good team system around him, to trying to, you want a Neon player? You want a Sky player? You want a Viper player? I can do it. Please, let's just win. Please.
That's what
Stop
I'm saying,
throwing, guys.
man.
Please, I'll do whatever you want.
He's become too soy. He needs to just lock in the role, say to his team, hello everybody, I'm playing Chamber. They're like, yay, it's not 2022 anymore, it's not 2022. You can't do that. I need this man to not even discuss it with his team beforehand. I just need him to lock it in the match with no practice.
They need a functioning system around Yay can't do it. Okay.
Force it.
Yay was not running around. Okay, the old optic where Yay was the best player in the world was not just fucking skipping through meadows doing whatever they wanted while Yay ran around owning everyone. Yay was set up really well for success, and then he owned everybody.
Okay, but yes, and that's why I'm saying they need to throw bodies at the wall to set up create some space for him.
Yeet Derry on it, people.
Yeah, trebuchet those motherfuckers from Fountain, bind Belong into the site, and Yeaster follows in behind. He's like, oh, look at all this space that's been created for me. ADS, pew, pew, pew. It starts popping heads, man. And we're back, baby. Bleed is so fucking back. I think that you guys just, whatever. What's going on with the rising?
Let's go to the Whisper Corner. Let's hear from the Whisper Corner. Jesus Christ, this is so weird.
I can't fucking talk, man. I'm gonna get kicked out of the fucking apartment. What do you want from me?
No, go on. I want your take.
It's not a take. It was like an observation.
Oh well, please give me your observation, your mention, your diatribe, your bloody whatever.
Whispering with me. Okay, what's with these fucking players playing for the stats so much?
Like
I
who?
think it's,
Go on, give me a name.
Mainly in Americas.
I know who you're gonna say. Give me a name.
Aspas is a fucking stats player. Aspas, why does Aspas not try and go for win? Like not try to play to his outs in rounds?
Now, this one, though, is so damn funny. I want to show you this round. So if you can bring this up, this is round 5 of Lotus. They're playing against Foot. And if you play the clip, notice that this flank is coming out from Foot through B main, right? And they're going to hit Sugetsu's trap here. So they know that this flank is going to come through. Sugetsu kills Ada Captain, and then Sugetsu's going to get challenged by CNED. Sugetsu runs down CNED, gets the kill, starts spraying the body, doesn't realize his trap has just been broken because he's trolling CNED, doesn't commit, and 2 players die, including the spike being dropped. Now Sugetsu's alone, gets caught, and everything just crumbles to pieces on the anti-eco round because Sugetsu wasn't paying attention to the trip, didn't communicate it, and was just spraying CNED's body instead. And that's so fucking silly, man. That's so silly.
And find
they are
themselves
going to lose
a
to
nice,
Talon,
honest job.
100%. They are going to get destroyed by Talon. This team is poo. This team has made terrible roster changes, and I've never seen a fucking worse squad get qualified for champs so early. This team was shite. These last 2 games, there's no coordination in this team anymore. They've tried to pick up players because the players are playing well, like in an individual context, and they've lost every part of the team synergy that was previously making DRX good. I've lost all fucking hope. All hope is gone.
You did a video talking about sheriffs and pistols, okay?
Yes.
And then we got Gen G sitting at stage 2 on a solid 80% win rate from double sheriffs.
This was pre-Gen G. You can't bring up a fucking video from years ago.
It wasn't years ago. It was beginning of this year.
Yeah,
okay, beginning of this year. Okay, beginning of this year. Look, I can only tell you the fucking numbers. Maybe Gen G are the exception, okay? I did it before Gen G were playing. And the second thing, and I already know what you're going to bring up, because you're definitely wrong about this one. The Sheriff on Pistol one, okay, maybe, you know, the data was there. The Clove one, you are so wrong. I cannot. So I took in this game, in my stream, I put the abilities in the top corner and said, let's literally fucking count how many times the Clove abilities get value. And how many times was I marking the little thing? Was I going there every round? Like, just think about this, right? Imagine you're playing at like fucking anything. I don't know. Like, pick an agent. Fade also was played on Lotus, right? You'd be like, oh, Prowler spotted someone. Oh, mark that down. That's a bit of value. Oh, Haunt scanned someone. Oh, mark that down. That's a bit of value. The pick me up, 2.
Yeah, but
the medal 1. The smoke after death. You're bringing up the smoke after death. It never fucking matters. It doesn't matter in that game. It didn't go through all the fucking VOD if you want. It doesn't ever matter. The ults were dog shit. The agent shit. Play anything else. You want double smokes? Play Viper. You want fucking more firepower? You just want to send Primi in? Play ISO. Fucking pick anything else. I'm not having it, Sliggy. I'm not hearing this argument. The Sheriff stuff, right. I'll give you. I'm not having this.
Yeah, dude, I hate Leviathan so much. I actually hate that team so much, but I'm not going to go on about them because we're talking about Vitality and PRX. They're just so inconsistent. Dude, but Lev are just so fucking wishy-washy. I already said earlier, man. They're like they're not they. You can't grasp them in your hands. Like when you try and pick them up, it just slips through your fingers like sand. You don't know what you're gonna get from them. Aspas is a stats player. Fucking, they're just like they don't have cool ideas. They have star players and they can win and they can do well in that regard. But dude, fucking, every time I watch them.
Save the hate.
Yeah, sorry.
We'll talk about this later on.
I'll save the hate. I'll save the hate. Okay, I'm sorry. Can I start hating on Lev?
Yeah, please. I'm waiting for it.
Dude, they're such a fraud team.
Oh my god, dude, they came top 3, man.
I don't care. They're fraudulent as fuck. Dude, they're the entire year inconsistent. Up, top, down, bottom, left, right, whatever the fuck. They're like a fucking cheat code in like an Atari, bro. They're all over the place in terms of their performance. They're going. I just don't understand this team. I don't think they came out with too many ideas. When they tried to come out with cool ideas and sync stuff up like they're deadlock on Ascent, my god. Oh, dude, it was all over the place.
What? I thought the deadlock on Ascent was really good.
No, dog. I did a VOD review where I was like, I'm a coach in the opposing team. I'm going to try and bait them into picking Ascent. How do we counter-strat them? And they have so many of their A splits. They're just holding util out in the middle of mid when they have no B main control. And it's like, if I'm a coach, I'm eating this shit up. I'm like, mate, just fucking go through B main. Just disrespect them. Start peeking from tiles and you will catch them with a fucking grav net in their hands, like looking up into the skies. And you'll be able to get a free kill most of the time. Like, I'm not, they're Ascent. Not good. They're a fraudulent team. I think they're carried by the star performance and adaptability. But listen, that still makes them a good team. I just hate watching them. It just feels like they're a fucking nipple baby of a team. They scramble together some of the highest paid players. Now, I haven't been in the coaching booth for Lev, but if I was a fly on the wall, I think some of it would go a bit like this. So like, oh, yeah, we got these ideas that we really want to do. Here's what's going on. And I think it just goes in one ear, out the other with most of the players. I'm not saying that's the case, because again, I don't know. I'm just speculating wildly. But I dislike the team, and I'm looking for a reason to dislike them. I mean, there's a lot of players on that team that want to win. But there's one player in particular that I feel like is just there.
Who?
To exist, and he knows that he's good, and I feel like I'm not saying the hunger isn't there anymore because I'm not inside his brain. It's Aspas. I'm a fucking Aspas hater. It's like you've hit the core of the issue. I think I'm a fucking Aspas hater, man. I think genuinely listen, he's a great player, but I think this guy, he's found out the formula for the VLR rating, knows that if you die less, you get fucking rated higher, and all the stat Stevens have been gassing this guy up. Watch his gameplay. Watch him try and play to his outs in a clutch scenario. He's gonna play for kills in his life. Like just
okay, he does do that. He does misplay.
You're a phenomenal player, Aspas. I'm telling you right now. Just where's the fire? Where's the passion? Show me it. Show me the passion. I want to see the fire. I don't want to see you just like, whatever, well, you know, I gave it my all. I understand there's times where you're dropping 50 and it looks like your team has their fucking monitors off. I understand that's the case. But just, I want to see the fire, man. And it didn't felt there. It felt like a fucking manufactured team. A manufactured super team. It was like that one Rocky movie where the fucking Soviet Union has got like the genetic engineering in that dude. And Rocky Balboa's out in the snow and he's got a fucking log on his back. And he's like, this is American grit. Britain independence, and they beat the piss out of the manufactured like the dude. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Which one is Aspas? I'm completely lost.
Aspas is like
analogy.
the big Russian dude that's roided out of control. And like, look at this. He's out of bed and he's trying to break his fucking hand. This is crazy. Oh, it's like midnight. I need to shut up. I'm being way too loud. It's noise travels so easily in this apartment. I just don't understand. Why is nobody stopping him from punching this machine? I've seen people break their hands from doing that. He's a pro player at the event. What's he doing?
I mean, okay. You got like 1,000 different things that you just rattled off. But let's
go to the bathroom and I'll leave some space for everybody else to talk.
You're not even gonna listen to the counter arguments.
He's out.
Let's just dropped it and left us to refute him where he will never listen to it. He's not going back and listening to this VOD.
It's NRG, 100 Thieves. Get ready for the screenshot, fellas. It's coming. Just 1 second here. Oh, EMEA. Wait.
What button do I press again?
Keep holding the thumbs up.
Sluggy, you're an instigator.
Dude, I'm not. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. They can't. None of these games are real. They can't look this bad.
Wait. Audio listeners, all three of us except Sliggy picked NRG or picked 100 Thieves. Sliggy picked NRG.
Why?
You can't look this. You can't. You got 4 coaches. You got some of the best players in the world. I refuse to believe what I'm seeing. NRG winning. I got nothing other than that.
You can't get through it with a straight face.
What? I'm predicting them. They're gonna win this one. New comps. New
all right,
NRG,
say it again without laughing.
Look good. They're in a similar spot to DRX, right? That's where it's just like.
Okay, Fraction next.
Changes. I'm not sure. I don't know, man. I don't think these are the right changes to make. And the 6 coaches, man. Someone's got to call the 6 coaches out. You play Icebox and you don't know what the hell you're doing. Like these 6 coaches need to there's too many cooks, man.
Wait, which team has 6 coaches again? Zeta.
Zeta.
Yeah. They need to sort their shit out.
Wait, what do you mean they have? What? Can we pull up the VLR page for a second here? Why are there more guys on the bottom of the screen than on the top?
There's 11 people here on the page, and none of them know how to fundamentally play Icebox. A map that's been in the game for 3 years. What the hell is going on?
Yeah.
I think this is a terrible list for what it's worth. So
we should have
Wait, what do you have, Kurt? What do you think? You think energy allowed should be higher?
No, don't move Zen down. Zen is not 3. And G2 is still not 1.
Also, I think you guys...
I'm happy with that.
So,
I'm telling you, man, these patch changes...
Oh my god, he's even more NA biased. This is crazy.
Oh my god.
This is insane.
No. Fix it.
You can't let them. No, Kurt, they're coming for us already, man. They're fucking. My phone has been ringing the last 20 seconds.
I don't want to raid Sentinels.
Put them.
Put him up. Turn him upside down. Turn him upside down.
Turn him upside down, but put him in first.
Sentinels go off the island. They go to the island. That's.
For PRX.
The match has not fucking started, bro. Chill. B, you got 18 seconds of your life.
We've seen it before. Jing, the way he'll create problems.
100 Thieves on top. That must have been after. This must have been just before.
I'm really looking at Primi on that Phoenix to get it going, to be impactful with those flashes.
Or to be just after stage 1 of 2024.
Envy for the flashes and the.
Or start of stage 2.
Excuse me, the breach flash is not quite as impactful as the Phoenix, so it's going to be one of the things that has to be a big difference maker, but it's a death ball here early for full sense. The buy's going to be there, but not a lot he can really do just yet.
Okay, let's see it. Bring me back on Phoenix for this, man. They didn't clear Devi. Did they not hear the turret? They just go. I mean, can PRX win a pistol? Why is just on site? Gets a kill. Oh my goodness.
Back over. He's able to find Shit Boys. A fantastic headshot from him. PRX, have they finally found it? Can they make it happen? Yes.
They win a pistol.
Of this series.
They win a pistol, wow.
It's the scariest thing about
okay, PRX playing the team, well, it is their comp. They've been playing that comp for a while.
So good in the rifle rounds, and now they're going to get a pistol win. And all of
does it mean that they lose the map.
Feeling like
See, but this is why, right? This game, if you're ever wondering like, oh, TMV, you say Breach is so bad, but he has a 45% win rate. That doesn't seem so low. 45% non-mirror win rate. These are the kind of games like you can only go so low because PAPRX will play a Breach comp, and Breach will win on every time he plays. Every time PAPRX play Fracture, they'll win, and Breach will get a win. You know, but is that truly reflective of how good Breach is if we're just using like the best team in the world as their, you know, for their win rate? You know what I mean? So this is why like a 5% difference is actually quite big, because, you know, you'll get the best teams playing bad agents sometimes. You'll get the worst teams playing good agents sometimes. Right? You'll get, oh, you won double pistol, you won double pistol and bonus, so you win anyway. Doesn't matter what comp you play. You know, all these kind of things. Okay, so the force in from full sense. And forcing always works, as we know.
Suddenly it starts looking very good for full sense.
Forcing always works.
Collects himself a second kill, and that is now just Divide to try to see if he can get any damage through. Waiting to hear the exits, it would seem. Some ult orbs build up towards the lockdown, but full sense reading his position. Someone, never mind, and wanted to check up towards Dish or maybe exit on that side, but Divide on the peak will be able to find another. Spot out, and Cruz will get the finisher, and that force buy works wonders for full sense.
Yeah, those Stingers are able to win some big battles on the point of attack and keeping Envy at bay from the top of ropes. So some full sense fans active in the crowd, trying to will their team here through. That right there, that push from Jit, absolutely sealed the deal on the round. Duelists try to do what they can to do some damage. That's frustrating, but it's a great call from Cruz. The right time to go for that force buy. PRX, going to be some bandits and just two bandits and a sheriff. Just looking for the push out, and PRX was storming up towards the north side of the map.
We're just gonna go drifting straight
Okay.
to this. Now we'll be
Trying to like fake where they're being aggro.
towards halls.
Nope, they don't know where they want to be aggro.
Again, this is still gonna be
They're just going where noise is. They see Devi.
You just heard that sheriff. That's gonna want you to go to a different site. So even though Forsaken was trying to sell a bit of a fake, a bit of a stronger presence on the other side of the map, Full Sense is able to get the info off of that Prowler. Will be the trips behind them to deal with this push out.
Running low.
Wait to clear the trip.
Get a second one. Trying to slow things down. Envy. He find godly timing. Ready, try to play players into halls. The door going to be tapped. Rimmy's attention now tied to the other direction.
Oh, no.
Envy capitalizes on that, finds that kill. Boys, however, has to cover that area.
Oh no. Oh, they gave him that judge as well. Oh no. How was this falling apart so fast? I mean, they seemed a little confused as to what exactly was going on.
Nonsense is back and forth, the up and down. Unless Cruz can delay, but he
Wow.
cannot. Plenty of time yet to get the defuse.
Oh,
the Molly will
no.
expire and
No, they didn't get
PRX will
anti-ecos. They just lost their
reestablish the
force.
lead by 1.
Unbelievable.
Yep, there you go. Cycle at the moment.
That is absolutely the PRX cycle, but they are so patient again on these retakes.
Oh, Primi just ends up completely isolated here. I mean, it also shouldn't he have heard where the breach flash was coming from?
Remy
Yeah, just staring at the door.
and even though they're able to take his Vandal and get it out of there,
They get the Vandal, but they leave a judge for a for a neon.
exactly. Sliggy somewhere is maulding.
I would love to know the round win rate.
Need a drop.
He's acquired when they
Salama, thanks.
managed to collect a judge from the team that won the previous round. It's got to be pretty damn high.
Man setup. The B side taken and hold a tight angle at A. So
What are they gonna do? You've got
to hold this as your strong side.
Brimalt here, just a full.
Another scale forward getting ready to come through. On's going to be cleared out.
No one's in tower. Oh, maybe they won't all this round. Maybe this round's already over.
Finding another one will eventually be flushed out, but the nade lobbed in from Jing. Cleans up Cruz. Something he wants a little bit more. We'll find Leviathan. Kahlua now in a 1v3. Now down to a 1v2, but into the peak. Forsaken has the operator. Had him corralled, and that will be PRX, not allowing for the up, down, to
Something I've just thought.
Yeah, maybe a little bit of an overcommit here from PRX. I mean, they've got that.
I don't know why
so
this
well
came
locked
into my
down.
mind.
So many
I've
angles
never
that
thought
they
about
can
this
just
before.
spam through once
In the
they know
lore of Valorant,
Full Sense is committing that
who the
direction.
fuck is the person who says spike down B?
I don't know if anyone's ever said that before.
30 seconds left.
Never happened.
Chance perhaps now for Full Sense to find some stability. They've got some critical ultimates to work with, but they have to table that orbital strike just to try to clear out the lockdown if they can get themselves forward onto the site.
You've got that showstopper in the hand.
Is that ever
Thing to worry
explained?
About as well for Full Sense. You're going to try 4 players from the north side. Here's Jing, not too far away.
Now Swarm at the ready. Jing up and over. It's going to be sucked out of the sky. Pretty able to find that kill. Now something going to be taken down. Shitboy.
Again, Devi is on site. Are they aware? Does he know?
They clean up too. Devi, hang tuck, now striking, is able to find the first. Despite going to be on the floor, but Kahlua gets forsaken. And now Devi is gone to just Envy here at main to try to see if he can somehow peel this back. A 1v3.
Spike planted.
The site going to be turned. Leviathan gets that spike planted safe behind the box. Envy, he's got the money. He's got several charges towards that rolling thunder. He's inclined to try to maybe get some damage in. Aftershock forcing the position of Leviathan, pushes him to the open, but it's going to be Leviathan with a headshot.
Okay.
Now Neural
Little
Depth
B split.
online. It's Full Sense look to claw
Works
this
quite
back.
well.
That's some of that firepower
Blitzing
that
in.
you've been looking to see from Full Sense, where they're able to just win around based on that. And
Wow, that's an insane shot.
reactions from Primi. Very strong Neon. It's a great job of just kind of getting in your face. causing
So I think Brim, is this new? I mean, that is a little bit new, but he's played it before.
Cruz does have that orbital strike.
Played it back in the day.
Counter to Devi's lockdown. Still
Okay, are they saving that up for the lockdown? Thought they might have used it that round.
be the guardian of A.
Oh, they put Devi on A.
Look at PRX. They're going on an early fact-finding mission towards the north side. A bit worried about the ropes are Full Sense.
The ball out, stand side approach. Right, backpedals, traps over towards the entrance of Halls. Now ends up getting caught in the field, swing in the corner. Devi will end up falling. Something dead moments before that as well.
Rifle should win the round essentially.
Abandoned his Full Sense. Rip this from PRX's grasp.
They're just gonna save maybe? No.
Now his work cut out for him.
No breaks on this train. Should be.
Cruz turns back. He's able to find those kills.
Okay, some nice rounds in Full Sense, it must be said. These are the kind of rounds that we just did not see, basically, in the last map. You know, these gun rounds where they kind of look somewhat dominant.
Good time for PRX's coaches.
Maybe a timeout.
Because the protocols feel a little bit off balance right now in terms of, you know,
But yeah, they're getting caught out. Whatever the initial exec is happening, they're getting caught out pretty bad. Like, Sight Anchor is dying pretty early.
Screwed off of the haunt into that orbital strike, and there wasn't a communication there. That Cruz could be at that door. They just ignore him, and they haven't given up yet. Yeah, I think this is a brilliant time.
I want something Rainer on Fracture from now on. None of this woke shit. Surely Brimstone is not woke. Him playing Brimstone isn't woke. They got their fucking memes ready. But yeah, some nice rounds for Full Sense.
Base, man.
Together.
Base, man,
This one's going. They're taking.
Is that what it sounds like before the round?
One stun. Push. Yeah. Give me orb. Guys, go flank, guys. Let's get away, chop here. Two guys, I'm in. I have flash. Volley.
Two more,
Volley.
Zen.
3, 2, 1, swing. Let's go, guys. 3,
Volley,
2,
volley,
1.
volley.
Flashing. I flash on.
Go, flash.
Flashing.
Going B,
Going B, I think. Yeah,
I think B, boys. Go back. Hey, yours should split up.
I'm gonna go from market, okay?
But easy
Yeah,
call.
I'll go ahead,
Never
I'll go
mind.
ahead.
Easy call. No need.
Okay, we're gonna win this race.
Nice.
We have ulti.
Hey, we have ulti.
Hey, one more
combo
picking. 3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, no. Guys, go together, guys.
Starts looking like PRX was gonna
Oh,
get themselves back
no,
into this
no,
one.
no.
I think comes away with those 2 kills. Shatter hopes when you look at the 2 remaining players, something just with 5 HP about to swing and like to do is the death. And there it is. 3rd kill confirmed for Leviathan. Now just forsaking the try to see if he can get anything done.
Oh, that's funny.
Abandoned by Cruz for now, but he's about to go on.
I think Divide there, I think,
Find a timing.
even though Divide gets
Down
1,
to 36.
I think you would prefer him to not just solo challenge 4 people with a sheriff. I think that's probably not ideal. Puts his team in a bit of a bad spot. You'd be better off with him surviving and using his util.
The magic here, they will be able to hold their own and now gain the lead by 1.
Yeah, they're able to avoid the overdrive, only lose 1 player to Divide. He was cackling after he got that kill. It's a huge one right here, and then they know there's going to be a reswing, so they're trying to swing together, but the timing just a little bit funky there.
1 enemy
More
remains.
PRX and Alex a little bit tilted. Yeah, but it's an eco, and it's A-okay. Got 3 ults here. Be able to maybe get this tied up. We'll have to see, but again, I love the way Full Sense now starting to play with the other side of the map here, creating some pressure, forsaken at least.
Oh, Akuma, nice of you to join.
On the Neon.
And then just get in there a little. Let's slow to the draw here, map 3.
It's the damage. Smoke's down. Going for any up as well. Falling at the ready here from something. That arcade side doesn't really get the tap on the 2 boys.
Go, go.
Meanwhile, Spike is going to be taken across the rope.
Oh, no.
Jing is right there. He slowed it down. Jing is able to find 1, but he's not going to turn around.
He doesn't see Divine.
Now
That's
Divide with that kill, he's able to isolate the Spike. The lockdown immediately going to be invested. Trying to keep this protected.
This is a very strange round
There's
now.
still plenty of time remaining in this round for Full Sense to recover this.
4v3.
Forsaken scaling
Double
forward.
going
Guys,
underpass.
hit
Bro,
boys.
just hold this. Why would you need to...
That might just be the floodgates continuing to open, but it's a good slide in.
Okay,
Leviathan doesn't
something's
have to
made a
find
good
something.
choice there.
Sound exchange, the Neon's now gone. It's player
By
advantage.
just leaving.
Spike still isolated in favor of PRX.
So they don't know where Premi is.
Good patience, good awareness.
But like at a certain point, just give up the Spike.
PRX doesn't
Like at this point, you should just go. Like something has made a very good choice here. They have to go and get the Spike, and then they're gonna have 20 seconds to do something.
Spike swinging, eventually able to find the headshot. Looks for the 2nd, his 3rd overall in the round. He will get it. Big
Like
round
if
win
something
for
dies
PRX
there, they're
as
in a
they
much
tie it up
worse
4-4.
position. He
This is
kind of won them the round by not
compared to
dying
what
there.
we've been seeing from Full Sense so far on this map, which in my opinion has been some really nice changes of ideas, some good macro play. They make 1 mistake where they send the Spike across the rope, and Jing's like, how'd I die there, Divide?
Divide.
Divide was just waiting to clear a trip until something more interesting happened, and something very interesting happened. That's the Spike gets dropped there, and it's just
Okay,
a
very
scramble.
strange round.
Since they have to rely on PRX making mistakes.
Cruz taking the rope there is utterly bizarre. They're going aggro. The old classic PRX play. They were very ready for that, to be fair to them.
Previous round just to be able to get over the line, and
I
now
mean, it is the classic PRX play. You do have to kind of be ready for it.
want to regain that lead.
Now, are they aware of the Leviathan flank?
The ult economy is
My Killjoy just swinging in, which means that this turret will not see Leviathan. They will not be ready for him because they haven't really done a lot of this. Why the fuck is Device swinging into that? I mean, have they taken a timeout already? I don't think they have. You have to after this round. You gotta tell Device to calm down.
Spammed out of position, taken down at Sands.
Be a save now.
Absolutely is.
Spike planted.
As you just invest 3 to tie it up at 4-4. 3 ults now ready to go for Full Sense, who absolutely will want to hunt. For sure.
Plenty of time right now, but Killua, the only one who's danger close to PRX. Be doing a little bit of an exploration, trying to sneak underneath.
Well, Forsaken.
Nice.
Deny him a potential extra charge, but grab an orb. That's Nightfall ready to go.
They took one? I thought it was Wilson to do one, but okay. Well, that's not good then.
Maybe playing Jit Boys. Unanticipated up close. We'll be able to find the kill. Forsaken going to be taken down, but something.
Well, the money's I mean, the money isn't too bad. It is just Forsaken who won't be able to buy, assuming he lives
Carried
here.
over. Majority of the players going to be able to afford the buys here on PRX, but full sense.
Prediction, the half will end 6-6 and PRX will storm the second half. It's almost as if you've watched this game before.
You know, a good off the rip idea.
Look how
here,
already they offer that.
They see
But then
deep
look at that,
smoke,
man.
and they know
What is
means.
that?
They know that means Jing is going to try to get up on that box.
Also, you have multiple
Go for that
people
big
on site
play.
with you, by the way.
Forsaken and Jing love to go for that. It'll happen at least once on Fracture every time they, that PRX
Remy,
plays.
again,
Try
not
to
really having
catch
the
you off
impact. I
guard.
mean, the rest of his team is playing well here, but
Does not work.
he himself not having a great game.
Forsaken from scaling up off his relay. Divide place an early alarm bot, but full sense aware of it.
Much as really Forsaken can do. He needs to get tucked away somewhere. He's got the judge.
Joke's over. You're dead.
Wow. Look back, gonna be popped. Moving forward, looking to take this space, doing a bit of damage, but the ulti not quite expiring yet. He jumps the corner. Now they have that judge confirmed. Tap of the plant, reconsideration here.
No one else is coming in though.
The breaks, and they're immediately going to be evacuating.
Wow.
Out through main, but 5 finds a nice timing, cleans up one, something at the same
Okay,
time.
he does get the Cypher ult off.
But they lose out on Indy at the same time, so now a 4v3, PRX favored.
They're gonna fake like they're coming back to B whilst the Spike solo goes A.
Make a bit of a fake here, back towards B.
What the fuck is this call from Cruz? It's fucking insane.
Taking able to find one in Canteen. The Nightfall is going to be invested into this. Cruz now
Yeah, but your team just dies.
slowly scale and get this spike planted on A, but the warning pings are already coming down. They're anticipating that this is going to be a pinch, and he's just going to go for the plant out in the open. Ollie's still available, an orbital strike. If he can isolate these picks,
He can get one kill here. He needs to go try drop, yeah. You get one kill, you molly, you ult.
Have the good lineups.
Smoke's down.
No, you molly first.
During the orbital first. Send out the molly off the back of that. They have to get the tap in here ASAP. Don't even wait for it. They'll just send this on timing. Molly at the ready. Can they body block is going to be my question. He's going to take that rope across. The molly. I think it bounced off the top of Jing's head. They have just enough space to defuse it. I need to see that back. Was it a whiff or did Jing actually just head it out of position? Either way, they get the defuse. He gets the final kill.
Unbelievable.
Not ideal.
Sometimes.
I think he's got to play that more aggressive though. I think
Just
you've
like
got to
that.
B drop, get
Cruz
one
trying
kill
to
on
go
the
for big
cross,
brain play,
back
trying
up,
to use that experience
ult,
that he's had.
whilst the ult is going,
Again, one
molly,
of the few players who's still around.
and then try and
Played
just
his
kill
very first
whoever
International
defuses the
Masters
spike.
at Reykjavik in 2021.
See it back. I think it bounced off his head.
It either that or it hit the back wall. One of the two. I think you're right.
Second swings out, top side, kills Leviathan. Try and speed up. Taken is here already. Now they push out A main with Jing.
Oh my god!
Wow. I mean, that's the thing with PRX. It's madness or genius. This time it's genius. But he easily could have just died there and would have been madness.
In that round of 4K.
And scream.
Just coming from every angle.
Misses
Once that
the
Cypher is
molly.
dead, that's the go signal for all of PRX because Forsaken's able to stall him out with the relay bolt. And it's setting up Jing for success. And he absolutely destroys. 8 kills. Divide up to 14, man. He is just having a grand old time on the Killjoy.
Catching people off guard. Every little twist and turn. Meanwhile, Jing now is trying to go for the north side.
There they
This
go
time
for
it's not
the
gonna work out too well.
full aggro again.
Down for the side, up full
They get the spike again though, and Indy's destroying them.
Another Popsy overdrive. Really gonna be taken out. Jetboy is there with one of his own. He is gonna be
Now
able
they
to
full
navigate
aggroed
with
out of
3K.
B, so you would
Now
expect the
somebody
Killjoy to be
defines
on
by
A.
standing all alone.
So they are going to go to B.
This time the crunch play from PRX didn't really have things sorted. No fault line out early. Just trying to play off a flash, but
Like the idea, just, yeah, the execution, not quite there. By a 1v2. Obviously, as a Killjoy, you don't have a ton that's going to be useful in a situation like this. Other than your gun and your eyes.
Where are you? Still waiting.
So, gonna find anything.
Okay, this should be pretty tough. Obviously, it's last round, so he has to go
You
for it.
have no idea. They could have gone underneath to the sewers. They, yep. They could
But, I
go
mean,
tucked into the door
Realizing
spawn.
he just kind of has to.
It's the headshot. While Kalua's jiggle peeking, they're going to be able to tuck back. And
Hey,
no,
there's
it's just
one.
going to be the Prowler out early. Still a seize, a relay bolt, plenty of options to lock him in position. He's going to try to hold this one up the half. The seize will connect. He's got it. Relay bolt, however, will connect.
Oh.
While they do align for a brief little moment, he cannot find those kills. So once again, we are tied up 6-6 at the half.
Yeah, and I mean, there's some great back and forth again.
I get it. It's stressful.
It is. It's very stressful, and
Okay, 6
you
to
have to be a
6.
bit worried as full sense that that might not be good enough on your attacker's side.
Do Paper X dominate the second half?
To favor those attackers.
Again,
For a
Primmy having a
second
bit of a
here,
rough day.
Oh, Jip Boys gets the vision onto Forsaken right as he's trying to cross to the other side of his fast lane. That's the difference maker in that round.
That one felt a little bit different though, because Paper X did win the pistol. So that was like the first half where I'd say Full Sense, you know, were kind of the better team quite clearly. Ferrari fan. They're everywhere. I mean, that is a funny graphic.
This is series point. Map-wise,
Underpressed Ferrari fan.
They just need to close.
When was the last time Ferrari won the constructors?
Lifting that trophy. Full Sense need to pull off a reverse sweep. 7 rounds to go to take their first map win of this grand final. Slide back around the
2008, bruh.
Where in the hell was he going? Trying to get his way down the underpass
Okay.
and cruise.
Aggro from Full Sense. See how Killua is playing this where he's on the weak side and he's not in a position where he's instantly gonna die. Maybe something for Paper X to learn from,
Absolutely an apt description.
so that you can play 5v4 retake.
Quick pivots coming through. Sense across that north side. Damn, out looking
Yeah, but now when you retake,
great shots. Really connecting
you know that there's no one drop. Now cleared out all of sand, so you know there's only a very few positions they could be in, and this is how you play Fractured Defense side. Now, will they win? We shall see. Probably no, because Paper X and they'll bullshit their way out of it. But they don't. Good.
Indy's the last one left standing. Tuck back through the smoke, give it the final one. The right click. Oh, it gets a 4K.
Nice try.
But he just doesn't have enough time bought. The defuse will be there in Full Sense. Will stop Paper Rex from finding another pistol. Good charges at least for the Rolling Thunder, but Full Sense back out into the lead, 7-6.
Paris scored.
Oh. So a little bit of a weird one there. That completely changes the angle of attack for Paper Rex. They're going to go to the other side, and Inby, oh, so close. Yeah, that one's got to feel bad. You thought you might have had him if you had gotten that first right click on a Killua. Maybe could have spun in time onto Leviathan, but just a classic. It's a little tricky too. Shotgun for Forsaken here. Sheriff or Inby. Gonna play off that turret with his util.
He's got to send this just to try to peel back some of the pressure, but they are hounding him down. They have to crowd into the corner. The first outlaw shot will whip, but the second one will connect. The attempted hero up
They're just gonna try and aggro you.
Forsaken.
So that nade might have saved them.
Close enough. Fire off that Bucky.
Maybe expecting a little bit more help a little bit sooner from the rest of Paper X, but they were tangled up on the other side of the map, and Forsaken had gotten there just a split second sooner. They might have been able to drop a player or two with this Bucky, but now it's going to be a little bit more difficult to close the distance. I say that.
You know, the Prowler, but yeah, I mean, they are getting closer and closer to one another. Jinx in the final one.
Oh.
The rest of them is going to be.
And they sit them down.
Cruz gets himself 2. And Full Sense now up by the same, 8-6.
That was a nasty little flick there from Primmy. Yeah, I got a bit worried, but Paper X is not expecting them to be around that corner that quickly. so you can't get that Bucky into play. Hounding him down.
Or Envy just left on the map and also had the spike for some reason.
Oh, disgusting. Judge for Forsaken, Guardian for Divide. So consequences of buying a little bit of extra into that eco. PRX are going to try to make an A-crunch happen, but all of Full Sense is already here.
Tucked in on that ball side against the weaker stack of 2 players trying to scale forward.
Can you go?
Push forward, get to the smoke zone.
Holy!
The barrel stuff managed to come away with 2. Divine here looking for a second himself, and he gets it as Leviathan will fall, and suddenly in the blink of an eye, it is just Cruz with 3 HP, lifting his way back onto the site right.
Oh, this is where Team Liquid stole it from.
All of Full Sense is already here.
Tucked in on that ball side against the weaker stack of 2 players trying to scale forward. Relay bolt going to be dodged. Push forward, get to the smoke zone. Envy as the barrel stuff managed to come away with 2. Divine here looking for a second himself, and he gets it as Leviathan will fall, and suddenly.
So that's where Team Liquid stole it from, but they just have duelists that don't want to play duelists.
And you're just like expecting that you can just pop out with your flash and surprise PRX on the other side of the smoke, but surprise on.
Look at the breach value. Yeah, Envy's getting a lot of breach value with his gun in this half.
Survival game. It's like the killing floor out here. Zombies just come lurking through the smokes.
There's still a buy up available for Full Sense.
Getting a glance. Forsaken.
Again, same play.
Shot at. He goes sliding right at the action.
Out of charges.
Opened up the site for themselves. Taking a player down. This gets tricky now. At Judge there as Full Sense. Almost feels like you got to guess right with the Primi flash.
Okay, this is... You have to convert this if you're PRX.
Turn of it.
Now, in some danger. Oh my.
Cleans up Kahlua, Primi.
Holy fuck.
Now on for an ace. Here's the enemy Neon. He's looking to intercept.
Ooh.
Makes it around the corner, swap with the weapon. Forsaken, can he find it? Yes, he can. A Predator ace as Forsaken ties it up.
Wow, what a round.
I don't think.
So again, the difference of when PRX play this and when Team Liquid play it is Team Liquid were putting their Breach and Killjoy down here in main.
That's exactly it. Gets that first kill, swaps over to the Vandal.
But Nats and whoever was playing Breach for them just like refused to ever move. So they would never take A main.
He just always finds a way in the biggest moments.
Timeout.
Find the biggest plays.
But if you look at like, you look at how PRX run. So this is what Team Liquid were doing quite a bit of this when they got 12-0'd on Fracture. Right, they're playing 3 people here, Breach Killjoy here. But when Team Liquid were playing it, they just had Breach and Killjoy. Like, oh, we've got no info, so we're scared. So we're just gonna sit here. And then these duelists are like, do we go in? I'm not really sure. So when PRX run this play, there is no brakes on this train, right? It's just, we're going. Like, we're going. Now, I would say this setup is quite favorable to them. The fact that, you know, if you look at Full Sense's setup, it's like everyone's kind of on site. They're in very passive positions, which means that these guys can somewhat get away with it. And they're just trying to pinch on this Sands area here. And I think this has a lot of weaknesses. Certain setups can be outplayed. Not too much difficulty, to be honest.
Really been able to find his footing. Started to see it a bit more on Lotus that previous map, but even then, he gets away from him. Fast lane gets the molly, baited out of Cruz.
Wait, he gave the goal, even though he handballed it.
Big pivot over where only Leviathan is trying to anchor this site.
Changed up the util quite a bit.
So rotations. And flash connecting, something going to be taken down. Swing forward over towards that Sand side. It's going to be Full Sense coming out on top.
Again, just running the exact same strat.
Eventually he's able to find Leviathan, but now
this time they get shut down.
Alone in a 1v3, has the spike in hand. The Prowler get the spot out. He's out of flashes, no fault line for 35 seconds. High-low setup. He's not going to be able to.
Again, it's the exact same. I mean, we're just trying to go Sands like every round. Time they have the trip though, so they know they're not pinching, I guess.
No, you can use that one-way smoke to really lock out.
I mean, 3 Sands
players,
execs in a
isolate
row.
Some of these fights. He nails a great flash. You know, Forsaken goes sliding
They're
in.
a little bit slower that time. They didn't run off rip. Yeah.
Yeah.
So stupid, he says. I'm not really sure why. Maybe I don't know. They did it a bit slower. And they put device solo south side.
Over and over again, and this time, maybe still
So
thinking
full
A,
sense
but
adaptation.
showing any early
With
presence.
the Cypher over towards A, get this trip in towards Dish. They're actually 4 stacking B.
Very close to being online.
So they're trying to play what? Flood retake A.
Full sense.
Solo Cypher B. Realize that Dish is like where most of this pressure is going to come from. And they got the breach with the team. Where the fuck is Invi going with the spike? Brother, what are you trying? That could have been bad.
At the same time, Plant can now come through. He's got a Rolling Thunder set up. Devi, be noted on this attempted flank.
Devi is going to run into the other trip.
Now.
They do have this breach ult to delay.
Have their heads on a swivel.
It's 2 of them though. Nice re-wrap though with the ult.
Cruz, however, 2 kills for himself.
Well, I was about to say the spike isn't planted for them if they can cross, but they did not cross.
PRX rallying back, not allowing for full sense to run away with the rest of this map.
If you can just find that open space and get into those post plants,
So
obviously
full
you
sense
got the Rolling Thunder into the overdrive.
Struggling with these drop
positioning
execs.
here in
They've
this
decided to
post
just
plant
try
from
and put a
PRX.
trip there. I'd like to see them try and fight it at least once. Like run a little trap play, you know, with the Phoenix flash.
Twice. Jing, oh, micro flick.
And they just put the fade there, the money not amazing. Again, Primi 7 and 15. Brother, you need to lock in.
He's just off the rip, sending it over towards
King's
A.
gonna fake raise ult to A. The thing is, that camera sees that it's just Jing. But now Jing realizes
At least want to try to displace Forsaken out of tower. He's going to fight tooth and nail to escape with this.
oh, the gap in the wall.
Managed to find that second elimination.
Never destroyed the camera.
Well, space opened up a bit. The boom bot, Jing scales on the back of that. A bit of a fade away. Meanwhile, something unanticipated at Sands. And Jing cleans him up. PRX.
Good old Jing.
Back into the lead.
I just love this extra layer of trickery we're seeing from PRX on their attacker side. Going back to Pearl and now here onto Fracture as well, where they're going to use one of the best ults in the game to purely sell a fake to the other side of the map to just completely take full sense away. And they run, they go to the other side. And they kind of read it in a way, but...
Okay, the Forsaken judge again. The money again, kind of shite. Hope some of you know Thai.
ปาดดรอปกันเอเมนมา1 2 3ใช่
They're full rotating.
ต่อกันเลยต่อ
They are trying to fight drop though.
ช่วยด้วยผมช่วยแล้วกันผมไม่ได้ไปไม่ทันหรอก
ปาดก่อนมา1 2
พี่จอยไข่บีเมน
เกียร์ต้องให้มันเสร็จเหรอเดี๋ยว
บีเมนยิงแท็บกูตัวหนึงเข้าบีนีออนบีทตุ๋ยวะพี่จอยปาตีตุ๋ยเดี๋ยวมาอยู่อันเดอร์มาอยู่อันเดอร์
Okay, the lockdown is actually kind of not too bad actually here. It's actually just going to give them time together.
โอเคตัวเพื่อน
ก็ไปได้จะเพิ่ง
Jing is completely alone. Bacon's trying to get there, but he's smoked off. Oh, bad ult. Really not a great ult from something. Oh.
Forsaken slides out, breaks his own ankles, serves himself up on a platter. Jit Boys, beasts. Now into the 1v1. The swing attempted, but Jit Boys sits
Jit Boys hits that. I mean, his ult was not good there. His ult has to be.
Full senses neon.
He ulted like this side, but his ult just has to be here.
Just able to be patient on
So the
this
Jing can
retake
escape.
and find their moment, and crucially, a few key whiffs from PRX. This right here, Devi going on a fact-finding mission and finds out that he's dead. Something just, no tail in there, no dash to get out of it. Just have to try to settle it. That's got to be frustrating. You're giving yourself every advantage.
Hey, 10 to 10.
The open side, you use the lockdown.
Again, the money is atrocious here. If PRX win a round, if they win this round, they should be on 12.
Full Sense are not out of this series.
The buy is going to be horrific for Full Sense. Again, just this. They're just like trying to guess, essentially, Full Sense, which way they're going to go. They get Breach ult. Giving up a lot of space by doing this. See, this is the thing. I don't mind if you're going for this play to then, you know, flank retake. You could still win the round, but if you're just doing this, if they just come to A, you're just going to all be retaking this way, which they are coming to A, so you are just all going to be retaking through spawn. But again, you got this trip here again.
Walk up on this one, and obviously there's no camera on this side of the map to play off of. He's watching.
The camera is also here, so they're really just full in on that trap.
The Jit Boys to swing out a tower. Instead,
White goes down. Device just chilling. Device, for some reason, also still has a turret. I don't know what he's doing. Now you've given up so much space. You're going to flank retake this way, but you've got so much to clear.
Everyone other than Jit Boys will die to this.
And Device is going to come for this late lurk this way.
He's going to be leading the charge.
Shoulder to shoulder, Jing watching the door. Jing coming through. It's a minor tag there. Looks for that second shot.
Oh, Breach ult hit nothing. Device gets one though.
Down Leviathan, the jump forward. Jing, no, denying the ulti from Brimmy. Ooh, exchange of volley around here. Going out, but it's going to be Full Sense coming out on top. Is something now tucked away on site. Swings forward, and he cannot connect.
Do they have a timeout left? They're just desperate to take every fight they can. Oh, they won? Still take a timeout.
Escape, and it's a Red Bull clutch from beyond the grave, one that even fools the observers.
I couldn't tell either. I wasn't sure. I knew it was close. Oh, bye. So clean. Something just looking a little bit uncomfortable with the aim. Able to get Forsaken back there with the Outlaw.
Oh, 0v2 clutch.
Yeah, I think Alex thought they lost the round. I kind of thought they did too, to be honest.
They take a timeout. I mean, I'm not surprised. Even though they won the round. You just gotta realize your win cons. You know where they're coming from. Like, there's no reason to fight the main there. Make them do a full A exec on you into a stack site. Like, Devi's already come around here and killed the Cypher instantly. Why are you trying to fight them in a main? Like, make them do a you got the whole site. You got whole top side and now the whole site. Like, just make them do a full A exec on you. Like, you know, just have your Outlaw here and then retreat. Very fortunate. But now, again, Full Sense's money is going to be fucking dog shit. I know all of PAC died as well, but Full Sense are on first loss bonus, and they were already, like, forcing rifle no shields.
Taking up to 21
Look at this.
Cruz leading the charge for Full Sense.
One gun was saved. Another guy has a gun, but you got Spectre, Stinger, Bucky.
4-1 split, but it's a bit of an eco for them. A couple rifles in there, sure.
These last several rounds have been really uncomfortable for them. I mean, even the previous, a bunch of half armors. I believe Leviathan was in a glass cannon situation.
Yep.
Haven't been able to accrue a steady flow of income. Well, he is okay. Pick apart. That's exactly the kind
Okay,
of
again, this time they have this stack here. Envy solo peek. My Breach solo peeking south side. Devi just wants to lurk every round this game. Second wins it. And they're coming back to Devi. They're going to B through spawn. They're going to know they're all south side.
At arcade, the Bucky ready to go. Has the cage.
He's still got a... Oh no, he's picked up a gun.
Still going to be good enough. Something will fall. Mike now on the floor, quickly going to be recovered, but the neural depth investment.
They don't have smokes here. Devi's just dead.
Exactly where PAC are posturing. Move out to the corner. The Bucky
Razel.
somehow whips it completely.
Razel.
Doesn't find anything now. The
Mike's too
showstopper
slow.
lobs it in. Still gets the kill. No, it's Forsaken with a headshot. Taking down Jit Boys. Taking down Kahlua as Jing takes down Cruz. PAC are looking for perfection through this lower bracket in this grand final. They want the 3-0.
It's just unreal. I mean, you find an early advantage here as Full Sense. Okay, whew, what a timing here, but Leviathan plays this nice until this moment. Panics a little bit with the boombot in his face.
Panic on the streets of London.
able to
And again, the money
overcome
not great.
a man disadvantage. Just in the heat of the moment. Ooh, okay.
That's the exact kind of shot that you need, but can they expound on it? So far, no. Something.
What was this Paper X against Global the first time? I mean, I wouldn't even say they played particularly well this map.
But he has glass cannon. He has to backpedal away, go for the reload. Meanwhile, Forsaken shifting over to the arcade side. Swings out wide. Somehow manages to get back behind the box and then escapes. The slide into the smoke and shit, boys. It's dead. Outdone.
Something this time going for the
Chain with
Gigolo.
Grimmy. Cruz fighting back for one kill to try to keep them in this. The Haunt avoided 15 HP. Jing pre-fires the angle. Forces to rotate out, but now
GG.
it is all on Kahlua. A 1v3, and Forsaken wants the kill, and he shall have it! 13 to 10, the run to the lower bracket complete.
Well, GG. First two maps, Paper X I thought were good. That map they've got some stuff to work on though. That was very scrappy and sloppy. And I feel like a better I mean, the thing is, no one's good at Fracture, though, is the problem. The thing is, Fracture is a good map for Paper X, because almost everyone is dog shit at it. Like, apart from maybe, like, Team Heretics, no one else can fucking play the map. Well, full sense. We shall see them in London. They will be a 2 seed.
Do the Neon nerf hits in London?
Yep.
Wouldn't PRX just go back to Jet Rays?
Possible. And Paper X.
Being ready to lift a trophy alongside his teammates. What a run it has been for him.
Win again. Who would have thought? All because Meteor decided that he wanted to get paid.
Paper Rex. They'll go for the locals. They'll lift the trophy. They are your Stage 1 VCT Pacific champions.
Must feel good.
Okay, I don't know if they're going to do an interview with them or not. I mean, they've done enough of these. I don't think it'll be particularly interesting. Yeah, Meteor MVP for Paper X.
Meteor is the MVP of Paper X.
I mean, it's an interesting trophy. When's the video coming out? It'll probably be the video tomorrow. Stage 2 draw show? What is that now? I couldn't give less of a fuck, I'll be honest. Panic on the streets of London. Panic on the streets of Birmingham. Let's go. Paper X win. The EMEA Grand Final, I think, is in, what, 3 hours' time? So I will see you then. Paper X will start in the playoffs. They are now going to do a long interview where they ask each of them a question.
And there you have it, Pacific Stage 1 champions.
Okay. Raid Chobra? I mean, I assume he'll stop streaming anyway soon. No! Goodbye! Fine, I'll raid Chobra. I'm the resident DJ because the music that they constantly play. There's nothing to me about my life. Goodbye! The DJ.